Hello guys, welcome everyone to Noble Apartment Cap. This is Mem with me, T90. Third day, Tristan. And in this third day, with these two players with 0-2, the destiny in the tournament for one of them is going to be written.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure's on. It's do or die, but it's also like for the player that does win, they've got to continue to do more, right? Because very likely that if you do reach 3 losses out of 5, you are going to be in the bottom 4. 2 legends of the game who've been around a long time, right? I mean, everyone here has played a long time, but DauT and Dogao have played since like the early 2000s. I think DauT all the way back to maybe 99, 2000. Dogao competitively since what I remember is like maybe 2003, 2004. Anyways, big names in our scene, and they're drafting right now, but would not have expected maybe DauT to be having such a rough run so far this tournament. He's qualified for more LAN events. He's been more active over the last 4 years in terms of the top 10, let's say. Dogao maybe fell out of that a little bit and crept back in. But what do you think? Because they're drafting right now. Like, who do you think is the favorite? With how DauT's been playing, Dogao might be a possible favorite. It hasn't been great from DauT so far.
Well, I noted in your voice, your doubt about this, right? Because we don't know, because I think DauT can play a lot better than he did, even if he faced TheViper, you know, but I don't think he played his best.
Mm-hmm.
Then he also faced, it was Winchester yesterday, right?
Yep.
Winchester is playing really good, so we cannot blame him, but also he could show a little bit more. But now he's playing against a player that also could have played better. Dogao is definitely probably, I don't know, the underdog on this in this tournament.
Yeah.
But then we were talking before we come live, imagine DauT losing the first game. Then the pressure is there.
I think whoever loses this first game is just going to have a real mountain to climb in terms of their emotions, because they've got to be down on themselves. They understand that even if they win this series today, it's still going to be very difficult. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of the players' composure today. But to the draft here, game 1's going to be Tier Garden. We've got Arabia and Tidepool then for Dogao, and then Bypass and Copenhagen for DauT. So DauT, the more, you could say, clowny maps, more arena-style maps, which should lead to excellent entertainment.
So dangerous.
And I happen to know Dogao hates those types of maps. So Dogao, I mean, even unprompted, brought up about, I hate Bypass just yesterday. So I think DauT did a good job there. But I think Dogao's strengths, he's keeping it simple. Arabia, everyone here has played thousands of Arabia games, and then Tidepool's a hybrid map where Dogao tends to excel. So I think this could be a really good draft for Dogao as well.
Yeah, but Dogao is prepared for those cloud maps. Look at the civilization he has here. Burgundians, well known that it can be very strong on both of them, Copenhagen or Bypass. But which one is going to be for those one? Like, Burgundians was used all the day in Copenhagen. Also in some practice game I have seen quite a lot. But if he's using there, what is going to use for Bypass?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of curious, because like maybe you could go for something like poles. You could go Tower Rush or make it messy. But to me, Bypass is a big question mark. I think Copenhagen, he could go Burgundians or Berbers. So I'm not sure, but I guess
I asked Bypass because I know that you love the map.
I'm obsessed with it.
You know, you're obsessed. You're the opposite of Dogao.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it.
We're chilling in the sofa there, and then I try to talk with Tristan about something. Bypass is always there, man. Bypass is always there. Obsessed is the least. Well, we're gonna start with the how do you say the name? The map? Because my German, the first game.
I believe it's just Tier Garden.
Tier Garden.
But there is a T. Okay, a T. So like.
Don't ask me.
I you know, that's a German spelling, I believe, the Girten. So I don't know if it's Tiergarten. I don't think you have to enunciate the T. It's Tiergarten. Okay.
Production is great here.
Yes, thank you, production, for helping.
Anyway, in that one, civilizations, because we're going to focus in that one. Are we going to see Incas here for DauT or Magyars? Could be both, no?
Okay, so let's think about this. Incas was played by Yo and ACCM, and I think Hera was able to beat the Eagle Pike play with a Step Lancer Civ, which looked very good. But I was saying that if Hera didn't have Step Lancers available, maybe it would have been more difficult against the Pikemen. So yeah, I think what you just said there is smart. Incas seems like a really nice pick here, and there is precedent. We have seen people do that before. What about poles here for Dogao? And just like farming, you don't need to rush to the middle, because you can get some extra gold when you're mining stone. I feel like with Dogao's style, he's going to just want to sit back. I think poles could actually be a pretty legitimate pick here.
Why not? And you go 2 villages on a stone. Only you're getting gold towers here and there to protect those farms. You can even go to the berries area to put their stone tower, and you have, when the berries are gone, you can mass farms as well in that area, so you have food no matter what.
Yeah.
I believe it can be a good option as well, because Persians might be for Tidepool, or even Copenhagen could be Persians as well.
That's true.
For how it's good, the economy and so on. And then you use Burgundians in bypass, because it's the question that we're thinking about that. And other than that, I think it has to be that, or maybe Lithuanians. Well, no, Lithuanians, you want to have a fast opening maybe in map like Tidepool as well.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know in what map can you use it.
Well, I think another thing I remember is Dogao did play Romans against ACCM on Tiergarten. So he's already shown that he likes Romans there. He was ahead in that game, and then he had a hole in his wall. And after dropping the castle on ACCM, kind of fell apart there. So I think that's been the closest Dogao's gotten to a win. That many people felt like should have been a win for him, and it fell off. So I would say Poles or Romans there. But what's interesting about DauT's draft, excuse me, sorry, it's still early here. He went for Armenians against Viper on Copenhagen, and he picked Armenians again. But then also, we see a Civ that's been banned a lot. DauT has picked Bohemians. Bohemian late game on a map like Copenhagen could be really good, or even bypass.
How about Bohemians bypass?
Yeah. Maybe
Bohemians
that's
in bypass is, with all the gold and stone upgrade for free, you can, 1TC, and then you do chemistry even in Castle Age to go for a fast bombard cannons, or you can, I don't know. I feel that Bohemians, for a clown approach,
it's probably pretty good.
It's amazing there,
DauT did also play Malay on Tidepool. Wow, so DauT's got a lot of these. There's a lot of stuff coming in here.
He has good civilization. I was going to ask you who win the draft. For me, I like DauT draft. And that's not usually what happens when DauT is drafted, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he makes some controversial pick sometimes. But
Agreed.
I think he's on point.
Yeah, every civ that he has picked are civilizations that he's done really well with as well, which I think is a big thing. It's not just have other people use the civilization, it has the player use the civilization. So there's DauT back in his chair. You can't even see the chair. The guy just towers over it.
You can say, no, he's stand up playing. And then people believe it,
Look, that's the same size chair, people.
And look at Dogao, and then look at DauT, Okay.
DauT is just, oh man, he's just DauT,
But we can promote then back force chair. You can see how big DauT it is.
And it still supports him.
Support him, and it's all great. It's comfortable, you see?
That should be the tagline. If it can support DauT, it can support you,
And now he's going and say, it's not comfortable. I cannot sit down here.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the situation is, but we will be starting here shortly. Maybe DauT wanted to slowly rotate the chair to show people the side profile.
And the goal, it's golden.
Yeah.
Right?
DauT has walked into the kitchen.
Well, who is favorite?
Hear us speaking.
Hello, DauT.
DauT just blew a kiss at Mem.
To us.
Sorry.
To us.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe,
Not only to me.
Anyway. Who's favorite? Well, I really feel like Dogao is a massive favorite here because DauT's looking at me right now. It's a joke, DauT. It's a joke. I couldn't help myself. The second you asked that question, DauT looked at me.
You see. I think he was waiting for the answer.
DauT is favored. DauT is favored. Now that DauT's gone, he is definitely the favorite. As I said, he's been more present in the top 10. He's been at more LAN events. We've just been waiting for him to really pop off this tournament. Dogao wasn't expected to qualify.
Yep.
He did have a great run. The final series, especially beating Sebastian 4-3, was fantastic. But the whole feeling, even coming into it, for most people, is just Dogao's probably going to be one of the bottom 4 players. And then we thought maybe DauT would be more around number 5, number 6. So if he's going to get back there to make it to the playoffs at the end of group stage, he's got to win here.
Yeah, the thing is, with the players that he has faced already, DauT, if he's now winning today, for example, he's not going to face Hera.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to face most likely Leary.
Yep.
Not going to face those players that are being in the best shape, right? And in the other series with potential matchups, we have DeViper and TaToH today. One of those players is going to be 1-2.
Yeah.
Many of these DeViper. He cannot face him anymore.
Yeah.
Face it already.
Yeah.
But could be face TaToH.
Yeah.
So the multiple combinations are just crazy.
Yeah.
Like really crazy. But what I mean is, in theory, maybe DauT can still do it, you know. I mean, it's hard. What we have to say to people is that with a 0-2 right now, it's complicated for the players. They need to win 3 series, basically, in a row, right?
Yeah.
Or a 2-3 with a very good Buchholz.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. You. What you don't want, though, is you don't want to be hoping for other players' results to affect where you end up, right?
Yeah.
You don't want those tie breaks to have an effect. I think the previous NAC, in fact, they still joke about it all the time. DauT, I think, beat Leary. And he was like, or no, he lost to Leary, and he was thinking, oh, that's fine because Leary's going to have good Buchholz. But then Leary lost to everybody, and so DauT was like,
don't speak too loud because we get threatened by Leary now.
Oh yeah, true. Is
Leary
out
in a
here
row?
Now? Yeah,
well,
yeah. So it's just that's how it ends up going. That'll be later conversations once we get down to the any of those tie breaks or the Buchholz there. But again, you just got to win your games, right? You just got to win your games. There's the lineup for the day, though, man. Big sets coming up.
Dogao is the first one. We have seen already a name, TheViper TauT.
Yeah, Viper Tato, second series of the day is crazy.
But you have to say a name. No, you have to say.
Oh, I have to predict.
Yeah.
I got to go with Viper. I got to go with Viper. Yeah,
Ooh,
I think
we cannot predict more.
I think Viper, his strategy and his level has been extremely high, but there's the occasional drop off that he'll want to try and avoid. Occasional mistake, which looks pretty glaring and did yesterday. So here. Oh, nope, this is, now here we are. Game number 1, first series of day 3, and this is a do or die series. Things have not gone as the players would have wanted for DauT and Dogao. We've got DauT playing as the Hindustanis in the blue, and then Dogao playing as the Poles in the red memb.
We predict Poles correct. We didn't even think about Hindustanis here, but against Poles. Oh, wow. It's a good choice here.
It could be a really good choice.
Yeah, a really good one.
Yeah, there's lots of reasons to like the Hindustanis. I think the biggest reason is, with any scout civ these days, the worst feeling is when you make scouts and then your opponent's walled. And then you feel like you can't accomplish much. With Hindustanis, you can make a couple extra scouts, and that's great because you could break through those walls very quickly. So I think the Hindustani choice, very good here, gives DauT some feudal age potential, but then the Camels can be great against the Poles because the Poles are known for spamming their cav.
Yeah, but what you do now here with Poles against Hindustanis? Because you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to spam those farms that we were talking. In castles, he can drop a castle and a spam knight. So that's a privileges. But then he can go camels. Amazing camels. And you go cav archers, still, he can go cav archers as well, or camels too.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. Like, he might be thinking, damn it, he just got me.
Yeah, I definitely think that Dogao's feeling, oh no, I didn't expect him to pick Hindustanis. I think actually Dogao picked Poles thinking it was going to be Incas, like we thought it could be. But I really like Crossbow Knight against Camel civilizations.
True.
So you can open with scouts, but if in early Castle Age you've got crossbowmen with a couple knights, the camels can't engage. And it forces the camel player heavy under skirms, like it can get awkward, and so there are options. It's not as if this is just a complete civ win from the start.
Why the observer is just putting in the pip how DauT is pushing the deers.
I think because Vodka's a high-level player as well, and
you want to show him and all the people, right? What's going on? Oh my God.
Well,
anyway.
we got Vils on gold for DauT here, which is interesting. Wouldn't have expected that. So it almost looks to me like he wants to open archers.
But in this map, the right away. Usually it's better to go scout and then archers later when you open the wood.
Yeah.
There, right? Like, it's still a little bit early and then, I don't know.
It's also not going to be man-at-arms. You can see there, Dogao is actually chopped through. So we were wondering if he was going to prioritize getting through early.
He's going forward.
The lumber camp he placed, he had 2 Vils chopping individual trees to get through, and he's going to go tower behind DauT's woodline, I believe.
And I will love that one because if you mine a stone, you make the tower, but then also he's getting gold at the same time. I think what he need to do, Dogao here, is to create a mess game.
Yeah, absolutely.
The mess game, because Hindustanis is in a standard approach, but he's going to make the tower. We saw this strategy also with ACCM. Didn't work against Hera, you know? But against Hera, many strategies doesn't work. He's doing an outpost because he's smelling something coming.
Yeah, he saw the overchop, so he knows the villagers are probably going through. He just wants to know if that tower is going up. I love the approach from Dogao to wall up like this because that's what you want with the Poles. You want that safe eco in the back. I'm not really sure what to suggest to DauT to do here. So he's going to make a counter tower, but this doesn't make life a lot easier going through. He's going to have to shoot down that tower before he can ever go through. But I guess you have to. You have to get through to that gold, right?
Yeah, I believe that Dogao should have deleted because he explored already with the scout and then put probably the tower a little bit more in the north, so at least you are taking down part of the wood. But what he really wants is to block him from that area, which is not going to happen now.
He should be able, if he's just clicking, this tower should go up. It's at 90%. The vills will also regenerate with the poles.
It's fine, yes.
So there goes the tower. So now the issue is for DauT is he can't take any wood there until that tower shut down. So I think Dogao should be as stubborn as possible, hopping out with vills and repairing until you have 0 stone. You just got to keep DauT off of wood. Look where DauT's going for wood right now. That's a really good tower.
I struggle in the hell, as you can see.
Yep.
He has another wood on the left, but still, I mean, it's working fine for him. And he's using only 3 villages. He didn't send like 5, you know, like it's going to hurt your economy a lot more. 3 villages is not a lot, you know, while DauT is having 5 villages on the tower, and look how he's dropping now the wood on the lumber camp.
Yeah.
So for now, Dogao is fine. And the best thing, he's fully walled.
Yeah, now let's see, is he going to repair this tower? Because ideally, I think that tower stays up a little bit longer, but because he doesn't have as many vills and because he has other things to worry about, he might just let that tower get shot down. I would have loved to seen some stubbornness there, but I think the tower's been shot down and the villagers just ran away. So well played from DauT. DauT can still chop the wood there. He didn't have a lot of idle time. He'll probably be through. And now he comes forward with the archers. Which
is not going to achieve too much because already Dogao has skirmishes. I would love to see Dogao mining already stone. Did you have to do it with this civilization, especially, you know, like not 4 or 5 villages, we were talking 2. But for now, let's see the micro here. Scout that is trying to take the skirmishes down. It's not happening. He's going to chase now those units. The 3 villages are already back, as you can see, guys. So, the game, Tristan, pretty even right now. Both used the stone, so... But the good thing for DauT is that he has the tower up. So he's defended at home.
And the nice thing for DauT, too, is he actually keeps his archers alive. So this is where there's a bit of a guessing game on this map, because Dogao just saw the units run away, and DauT's going to cut through. Yeah. So there is no tower available for Dogao defensively. So if DauT sends his archers through, that's exactly where those archers can go next. So this is tough. I agree with you. I think a couple vills on stone, it looks like Dogao just did this.
Yes.
And then he can place towers, and then he still gets the gold. It's just a no-brainer.
Yeah, and also you can be active with your army. The good thing is that Dogao knows. You know, he's thinking about what you are talking, and then he keeps his army at home. So he's not going to get off ward, and he's defending for now.
Yeah.
You know, don't like that with poles, and the game seems that it's going to be a little bit longer in feudal, right? Well, let's see. Didn't make horse collar. Very important also with this civilization. The army is finally coming, but I believe that at home is going to be ready. Can we see where's the army from Dogao? Go on.
I think Dogao's got to expect this, right? Like, he's checking with his scout. What? He's going forward.
Moving.
Well, he is towering, I believe.
He's towering now because there is no stone.
If the tower's on the way up,
it's fine. Then it's fine.
Yeah, because it got awfully silent here, didn't he? He's not seeing the army anymore.
Yeah.
He should know he's exposed. DauT's going forward. Now, DauT could sit underneath that tower, but Dogao should be skilled enough to push that away.
And now he's fine. And right away, just make a palisade. Another one here is good. I don't think he should go. I don't think he should go here. Might take a village. Okay, he's taking a village. It's something. He has the fletching now. Ooh, he's going to deny it. It's being aggressive. DauT taking the second village
really
down.
well played from DauT.
Nice. And now he's not losing anything. He's doing a really good job there. I don't know what he's going to achieve now, Dogao, with his army, but DauT for now take the first 2 villages.
And that was immediate decision making from DauT. You can't hesitate in those moments because you'll lose your archers. So there will be some skirms coming over. DauT on the other side is going to have some units to deal with, but it is also just skirmishers. So I think the best thing that Dogao could accomplish is idling all these farms. But beyond that, I mean, you're kind of liking DauT's position. He's got the cheaper vills with the Hindustanis, which we didn't mention. He's now killed a couple villagers too, and he's also idled a lot of the eco at home. Look at the micro from DauT. Underneath the tower, he didn't receive a single shot there, and he killed 2 skirmishers. That's sick.
It's still alive. Now he's taking some damage from the tower. Not anymore. He might try to use the villages, but those villages are idle all the time, which is huge here. And now Dogao is idling the town center a little bit more. DauT has the advantage. Population is almost the same, but check the economy. DauT already with almost 400 resources collected more. This is working for the Lord, Tristan.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a really clean game. Now, Dogao's got an interesting position here because he is getting 2 resources for the price of 1. He is getting the gold income while mining the stone. That's not something that DauT has. So that poles can catch up. Also, when you get horse collar and drop those farms around full works, That's another way that they could potentially come back. But I'm a little worried for Dogao because DauT's had the perfect opening here. If that Spearman gets sniped, these skirms are all going to get chased down by scouts. So great game from DauT. I've loved the approach. Let's see how the micro is, though.
Yeah, he's doing fine. And look also that he's already doing the scouts. So he has better economy.
Yep.
He's doing the scouts. He will have more army. And even with the scouts and archery range, he's going to go up to castles quicker. He's just in the market now. And we know that DauT and the market has a good relationship. You know?
They absolutely do. Yeah, DauT 12 on gold right now. Probably a bit too much. But as you mentioned, I think you'd expect him to use the market here. So this actually turns into quite a nice game for the Hindustanis as well, because now the opponent's on skirms, so you want to make stable units, which is what you want, right? You want to be making camels and light cav, so it's not bad.
That is interesting. Like in this matchup, Paul somehow, that's the question, somehow he should take the advantage from Fiddle. You want to be up quicker, you want to get the pace of the game, which is not happening. It's happening just the opposite. And then now if you have the better civilization and you have the initiative in the game, you can see the market is rushing the market with 5 lives. It's gonna, well, buy some food and go directly to castle. Dogao is not too far, which is expected because the Paul farms is insane. But DauT has advantage here.
Yeah, he's played very smooth. He's played very smooth. I also like the fact that DauT is continuing to make archers here. It's weird, but you almost do this so you can't get overwhelmed by the opponent's crossbows. If you match their crossbows, then you feel comfortable going camels. But if you were to just try and go double stable camels right now, and maybe Dogao does go crossbows, could maybe have some problems. There's the army from DauT. Dogao's going to be fully walled, though. So I don't think we're going to see DauT really do too much here with this army.
Yeah, but he keeps the control. He's here with the army. He's at home is open, but he knows that he's not sending anything. He forced him to make another tower. It's fine because he's still mining a stone with 3 villages. But at this point, DauT is going to be probably booming and sending army.
Yeah.
Right? Like, keep booming. It was his love, you know, to have his economy set up. He's going to keep booming and then send army and try to keep this map control.
Do you think DauT goes cav archers here? He loves his cav archers.
But he's not doing, no?
He's not seeing stables. He could consider cav archers with the Hindustanis.
Yeah.
See a range there for Dogao, so it's going to be cav archers for him at least. But no second range there from DauT. So maybe DauT's just going to play crossbow for now.
Yeah, Camus Corobos is going to be.
Yeah.
Camus Corobos is going to be. He's not going to expect the cav archers from Poles, probably. Another tower. Well, I mean, no shame on doing towers. You need it. You need those towers. And then this area is completely safe. He has trees in the north, 2 towers covering this area, another tower in the wood. He's going to be in the middle soon. Another point, maybe get in the middle with a castle or something, you know, create other kind of game.
I would love to see DauT's wood line, just to see how much he's chopped there.
Ooh.
Okay, so he's pretty far from going through, actually. And Dogao's going to get some snipes here on the archers. Nice snipes there for Dogao. So odds are Dogao's going to be into the middle where that area of gold is faster with the town center here.
Much quicker, actually. You know, it's going to be much quicker there. The farming from Dogao looks really smooth. It's amazing. But he's not going to go through there. I mean, houses, market, everything. He's in castles already. His economy looks good as well. It's only 500 resources collected more. Bloodlines, and yeah, it's cav archers. So now what? Extra TC right away. He's doing now DauT, but about the poles. Extra TC, or you go here ballistic, because we have seen during the tournament that when ballistic kick in, oh man, what a difference.
Yeah, I mean, both these players are such boomers, right? Like, not because they've been around for 20 years, but just like how they prefer to play. They prefer to get their town centers up. So, I mean, ideally, you don't want to lose army control here, which is the issue for Dogao. But everywhere he looks, he's got towers to protect him. So I feel like in some ways, he's feeling like he can get away with it. Wow, he's actually going to drop a tower there. And he should have enough army to defend from DauT underneath his tower. I actually love this approach from Dogao. This is way better than the initial tower. DauT's not prepared to make a counter tower yet, and DauT is not going to get away with tossing army underneath the tower a second time.
And losing all that army, he's now doing more military, but he's not going to cut there. It's really not going to cut there. Of course, you can go to the north, but you still need to chop all the trees there, so it's going to take a really long time. But we have said many times, and we have seen also in this map, is not really needed to have the middle. There's resources, and also if you still have a good economy and don't panic, he might still fine. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the issue on this map that no one really talks about is actually the wood. most of the wood is also in that center circle. And if you're going to find wood elsewhere, it's not exactly in your corner. If you look at where Dogao's walled, he doesn't have a lot of wood there. You look at, like, DauT, he had to build a lumber camp there. That's where his wood is, I guess. But I guess the issue with not having the middle is your eco is then very exposed. Whereas if it's in the middle, one TC protects everything.
Yeah.
So it gets complicated.
And many times we see the castle there, which will happen. He has almost 500 stone already, Dogao. We see now those camels and croppers trying to make some more damage. But DauT has no army now. If you see, he has no army. He's coming now with many cav archers. Those cav archers has bloodlines and bodkin. Yeah, the camels are there, but it's not so many. With some good micro, you can do the job. Those camels don't have +2. It's only +1. So let's see how he's going to be the micro. And now Dogao is doing DC. The first DC inside his base.
I actually love that because Poles need that. Poles need the safe farming eco, and he doesn't really have a shortage of gold or stone right now. So everything else is fine. I think the last thing he wants is to start to boom in the middle, and then you're not even taking the gold in the middle. You're farming there, right? Yeah. So I like the move. I also agree. I think Dogao's army is really dangerous, but the reason for this is because DauT's on 3 TC. So DauT's got a nice villager lead to work with. But he's going to struggle for map control here, man. I mean, that's 13 cav archers already for Dogao.
Yeah, that's a real problem. And, well, I don't know. And, you know, potentially with those cav archers, he might be able to raid. I really wonder where Dogao is going to drop the castle. I guess he's going to be in the middle, you know, because his base is already protected. But then what you keep doing with poles? Because right now, he has 11 now farmers, DauT 30.
Yeah.
30. I know, you have cav archers. You are not using the food. But still, potentially, if this is snowballing, DauT will have a great economy very soon.
Well, it might not be 30 farmers, because I think you have the villagers on berries and deer, which will run out, right? But still, I mean, he's probably got just as many farms as Dogao. So I think cav archer is going to probably put DauT onto skirm. And then it could put the pole player back into knights, which is what he wants anyway. So I think it's not a bad spot. What's going to be awkward here for DauT is he doesn't have any speed to keep up with these cav archers. The camels, I don't think they're the unit of choice right now because he doesn't have all the upgrades. So, like, Dogao's a great player. Dogao's just going to run away from skirms. He's not going to get hit by skirmishers.
And honestly, Tristan, with poles, yeah, you are behind in the village, but he has heavy blow already, doing the wheelbarrow, having all the echo upgrades. Now he's gonna be raiding, so little by little that difference is gonna be lower. Then he keep farming like crazy, taking now few villages here. He's gonna take 1, 2 down, 3 down. This is starting to look complicated for the Lord. This engagement is difficult here.
Oh God!
For Dogao, but how fast they are. Lost only 2 at the end.
Yeah, the skirms are going to the other army right now, if you're wondering where they are. They're not next to the ranges because they're chasing down the other army. Dogao's done the right thing to just run away there. This is a good value attack here for Dogao. He kills the Vils. He gains that momentum. There is a worry, though. Camel and skirm could become a problem. But ideal world behind this, Dogao is fixing his economy, and he's adding those farms everywhere, which, if he's doing that, he could always mix in some knights.
Well, the conclusion we can get for these 29 minutes is that this should be a close series.
Yes.
You know,
agreed.
This should be a close series. I know that the difference in village is now big here, but the map is also big. You know, so not gonna be easy. Even if you have that advantage to make damage now on Dogao. Fact is that Dogao is still ahead with the score. He got a better KD. The economy is definitely not better. DauT has more resources collected, but 1k resources collected more when you have 20 villages more, it's not a lot. And this is all happening because poles, farms are insane.
Yep.
And as soon as he get 30, you see, he's gonna make the castle, he's gonna always kill by the armor, maybe he's gonna spam knights.
I'm wondering if Vodka could maybe just show us the gold situation long-term here for DauT. So he's got the gold there on that TC. He's got 4 tiles, 2 tiles. I think I see another 2 tiles somewhere else. I don't even know if he can scout that.
He explored those. Can we see his POV? Fog of War from DauT?
Yeah, I mean,
look at this, for example.
You can see some of them. It's also a pain, right? To have to go to different 2-tile gold is a pain. Whereas in the middle, you just place 2 mining camps and you can have 30 villagers there. So that's the worry right now, I'd say, long-term for DauT, because he still can't chop to the middle.
He prioritized the castle to protect the wood instead of going for the gold, you know? He's coming with that army, and he was thinking, I cannot stop. But, well, I like it.
That's actually really
I
good.
like it, because now he can move with his army.
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
raid, and he's fine at home.
Yeah, because the only way DauT's getting to the middle is through that section. DauT is not chopping through elsewhere, so...
The upgrade he's doing. DauT has crazy amount of food right now. He could sell some food and go up to Imperial. But Dogao can now go full Cavarches and full Knights. We were talking about Knights and Crows, but full Cavarches and full Knights, lots of privileges. It's going to be dangerous. Do you think it's a node, or maybe this commitment in Castle is this late? It's not a node.
No, I like it because you don't actually get good imp grades on your Cav anyways if you're Pulse, right? It's not like you get final armor. You don't get final armor, so just stay in Castle Age. You'll obviously benefit with your Cav Archer upgrades, but the Cav Archers are going to be fine for now. I think Dogao knows he's ahead in army, he's ahead in map control, but he's behind in Vills. I like this pressure, and DauT is going to click in, but for the next couple minutes, he could have Knights raiding his eco all over the place. There's the +2 armor now for Dogao.
How many stable he has? Can we check it? How many is stable? Oh, he's doing a lot. He's doing already 5.
5, yeah.
5 is stable, so he's going to try to spam Knights non-stop. And this is what you have to do. And remember the day when we were talking about the Gods strategy that you need to spam with the huge cast?
Yes.
He has to do this now.
Yes.
You need to spam.
Yes.
You cannot be greedy now and say, no, let's go up to Imperial. Why you did the upgrade,
And you
right?
don't...
Even Ballistic, Tristan, is doing absolutely all the upgrades.
And you don't have to look at this like any other Civ. If you lose Knights, whatever, they were cheap, right? It's not a big deal. It's all about map control and putting your opponent under pressure. But well played from DauT. That castle's very good defensively on the side, so the raids won't accomplish much there. And then DauT does have his army waiting in the north near that TC where the Cav Archers are as well.
In the north here, he was getting, as you mentioned before, so many on food. So if you denied all this, he doesn't have yet DauT that many amount of farms. So if you go now with those Cav Archers and many more Knights, you can take the job or not. You can do the job or not. It's still camels there. Those camels are not yet +2, but it's going to be in a moment. The skirmishes fully upgraded. It's still a dangerous army, and when he's in Imperial, he need to commit now, Dogao.
Yeah.
You need to commit now, because if you get heavy camels and +3 for those skirmishes, oh boy.
The thing is DauT's not going to be able to afford to get heavy camel and all the skirm upgrades, right? He's only going to be able to choose one. So we're going to see how the fights are going to go and how much army DauT's going to have remaining. +2 armor for those camels are great, but the Cav Archers can still slice them. The skirms have completely disappeared, Mem. There were 30 skirms there for DauT. They're mostly gone now, but the camels are holding.
The camels are holding, but check the queue here for Dogao. 17 Knights on the field, 13 in the queue. He's spamming like it was skirmishers.
Yeah.
He's spamming the Knight like crazy, and now he's gonna keep going. The Cav Archers are there. He's gonna be able to clean all those camels. Only 9 camels. The camels will be in Imperial, but he doesn't have the resources. DauT need a castle here to stop this push.
Yeah,
you have the
I
stone.
think so. Yeah, because you're thinking right now that maybe you held, and if you get heavy camel, you could push back the Knights in the CA. But this is not the time you want to get overwhelmed if you're DauT. Feels like DauT maybe has just enough here. It's so close.
He doesn't have army. No, he doesn't have army. It's only 9 army from DauT. 7 now. It's a little one monk. He doesn't have the military. 24 for Dogao. What Dogao should do, for example, is to send 2-3 Knights other spot.
Yeah.
Now that he's busy, he could raid and pick villas from DauT.
agree.
Because right now, DauT keep his economy safe.
Yeah, I agree. DauT's going to get that castle up. He's going to have heavy camel in 50 seconds. He's already an imp. He's still up by 8 or so vills. DauT's got 3 relics, and DauT has gold for now. So maybe that engagement is
But look,
pretty
Tristan,
good, and maybe he's okay.
he's in Imperial and still doesn't have a single upgrade from him. That camel upgrade takes
forever.
Takes forever.
Yep.
You know, doesn't have any upgrade yet. Not +3 also. That's why he doesn't have any skirmishes. Here's where now Dogao, that is still with the score lead, he should raid a little bit. You have to create the chaos, because there is also where DauT suffer.
I want to see DauT cut to the middle with the trep.
Oh, well.
I'm serious. Like, now that he's got a heavy camel, he's going to completely dominate. Just use the treb, take 2 trees, and you can actually go to the middle here. It might.
Yeah.
It's like a caster thing to say, but maybe that's the legitimate play here instead of chopping. Because if you try and chop, he could use Cav Archers to kill your lumberjacks.
Okay, what other units we could see? I mean, he's going to make another castle with those Cav Archers. He's
Dude,
trying to stop the camels. It's Hindustani's camels,
They're
but they
so
attack
good.
faster. They are really so good. And they don't even have the +4.
Yeah.
You know, they don't even have the +4. But honestly, for the situation, this is what he needed to do. I think Dogao is still doing a great job, honestly. With this situation, look at the population, both with the same population. 57 poles farmers.
Yeah,
And those
yeah.
are farms.
And he's
pure
got gold
farms.
in the middle. And he's got gold in the middle.
It's all farms, you know, he has gold in the middle. If he's going up to Imperial, what will be now the combination? Or he doesn't need to go.
I think
doing army.
So in a normal circumstance where you're not under immense pressure, when you make it to Imp, as that Treb is going to
He's
go down.
The last second, man, that trebuchet was going to cut the trees as you mentioned,
Yeah.
not anymore, and now he's raiding. Now he's raiding in the north. He's there with the Cav Archers. DauT has 125 dollars. He still have no economy, and Dogao is on the way to Imperial, and he will be in Imperial with almost 2,000 foot.
Yeah, he's going to be crazy eco. Man, I think a
Hussars?
key thing here
Raiding.
is will DauT research chemistry, because normally you do, and then you can add hand cannons against infantry. I would love to see Dogao consider Obuk here. I know they're slow, but against the camels, if you mix in those Obuk, which shred the armor, the camels do not do well, and then it opens up the opportunity for the knights and the cav archers to run around the map.
Yeah,
again.
they have a lot of HP. The problem is what you say, the mobility, you know, that the mobility is always tricky. These Cav Archers, if I'm not mistaken, can be heavy Cav Archers. They have also Arbalists. You don't want to go Arbalists against Hindustanis. They can go Gulams and they melt them. But if it's deny, then he's going to see or not. We need to see those
Doesn't see
knights. I think he saw it. No, he passed away and didn't see that one. Would be a DauT castle, but no, it's not happening. He's doing now the +2. Check that food, man.
It's crazy.
Check that food.
Yeah.
He's going to go. And the Hussars from poles, they are crazy.
Yes.
They are crazy. You can raid all over, and you don't need gold.
And
you
I
can
think-
spam.
Obviously,
if you are against the
before,
Camels.
you couldn't have Hussar because you were Castle Age, so we wanted to see Slatcha Privilege, we wanted to see Knights. But here, I think going Hussar, if you're going to spam from your stables, makes the most sense, because you save gold and heavy camels out in the field. I don't know if Knights is the good long-term play here for Dogao, but we'll see. He clearly loves the Cav Archers.
But who cares? He can do anything. I was saying 2,000, 3,000 foot. 3,000 foot, you know, 670 gold there. DauT got the relics. That's good, but he still have the middle.
Is he gonna chop?
uncontested.
Is he gonna chop the trees, or is he rolling his trip through that little ring? He's gonna go for the tower. He's 2
Don't
trees
worry.
away.
He's gonna cut. He's gonna cut the
I don't
tree,
think he's
worry.
gonna cut the trees.
No, okay.
I mean, I want him to. I think it's a good play, but it's hard to think about in the moment. You're just thinking about.
Look at this economy. He's doing Cavalier, heavy Cav Archers, +3 chemistry. He's pop limit already because he needs houses. I mean,
There we go. Did he just click a tree?
Lego Tristan.
Okay, he got one. There we go. DauT's gonna be in. DauT's onto it. He's gonna be in a second. And Dogao might not expect this, because it isn't something you see all the time. There we go. DauT chops the trees with the Trebs.
But the good thing, Tristan, is that he still have mobility units. He's gonna be able to go there with all his units.
Whoa.
Obviously, the camels are there. Imperial camels already. Imperial
You
camels.
need Obuk against that.
Ooh, you need something else than what he's doing. Heavy Cav Archers are good. Cavaliers are good. +4 attack, but those camels. Tristan,
Oh, God. The camels are in the right position, and the Cav Archers are completely out of position. There is a chop there from Dogao. Maybe he could run through, but this could be problematic for Dogao. He needs army here, man.
he needs something else than this. Where's the Cavaliers, actually? He got 5 only. Well, a lot of Cav Archers. A lot of Cav Archers. Remember that this civilization also got bomber cannons. You will need probably bomber cannons to stop those. He need to take the traps. There's gonna be DauT, gonna make a castle in the middle. This is only the first game of the day. And I can tell you, Tristan, third day of the day is gonna be a lot more epic than the first and the second, because now a lot of things matters. You know, this is so important. It's like an elimination game, basically.
Yeah.
This series. So let's see those Cav Archers. Camels are coming. 3
And camels
trebuchets.
in.
Oh man, the Cavaliers is trying to snipe those trebuchets. He's gonna be able to do it. I think he won't do it. Those are Imperial camels, and the Imperial upgrade, Tristan, is not that long as the heavy camels. And look at this, good micro. How many camels is still alive? A lot, Tristan.
Yeah, and DauT can make more because he's going to have access to the gold. It was so well played from DauT to have the Trebs ready, build his own castle here, and just send everything to the middle. Right now, I think Dogao might be questioning making more Cavalier. Like, does it not make more sense to mix in Obuk in front? You need something
Obuk or
that's not on a
Hussars?
horse in front of him.
Yeah, well, it's true that the Hussars will die, but the thing with Hussars is that you only need food once you make the upgrade, so you can't expand them forever. Of course, you will need more farmers. I don't know why he has 40 farmers when he's not getting raided. He's have, well, those farms here in the middle, right? Yeah, it is such a dumb question to myself. Okay, Cav Archers is going back. You have to be careful. And he's microing really well, Dogao, but look how strong are
Yeah, they're
those
so
numbers,
strong, man. This
They're
is
real.
so strong. And
It's 160 HP.
yeah, and it's a counter unit to cavalry, and that's all that the Poles excel at, except the old book at Dogao. He had such a good game plan here. He had such good economy, man. But now he's down 40 villagers. So much of his eco is in the middle. He's now completely out of the middle gold. And before we thought DauT was maybe going to lose this game because he didn't have the gold. Now he's got the gold, and it's coming in faster after the unique tech.
Well, you know what? I mean, he probably didn't think about that. He just needed to wall the woodland with the stone walls.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know, might be weird, but you have to wall, and then he can't access here kinda ever because you need to cut the trees, you need to take down the walls, and it's not gonna happen. That now with this battle, look at DauT. 200 population, Dogao is struggling a lot. Almost 50 villages behind. Military numbers is similar, but the value of that army is a lot better for DauT.
Yeah, and you can sit there in that choke point and try and be cute, but the second DauT actually clicks his army through, DauT needs to click his army through. DauT, click your army through. Okay, well, if DauT clicks his army through, he can get on the other side of those cav archers, and those cav archers are just going to die anyways, right? So this is amazing for DauT. He can trap down the gate. He can push this back. Dogao seems to realize he's got no answer.
Look at his face.
And DauT, so happy, I think, to start off with the first win of the day.
I would say relief.
Yeah.
More, you know, happy for sure, no, but by relief, it's like, you know, I was like, and he feel like, look how happy it is, you know? Like
Dogao's saying something to him right now. Oh, man.
It's so likable, this DauT.
I think we have...
I misclicked the horse collar in the beginning of the
The horse collar?
Yeah.
I did it when I...
But I like the plan. I like the plan a lot.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Okay, so...
I think... Nah, I can't say it was a mistake going for the lines, but I could go Imperial at the time. I missed the upgrade as well in the castle beach.
Kick it, that's probably winning really just like caviar, just nice.
Yeah. I felt I was so happy.
But then I had a lot of scams, those would be alive. That would be probably my theory because he was stunning counter pulls.
Yeah, I was only worried about these
Yeah,
things.
that's probably the only. If any I would say like yes, no chance.
Maybe against him because it's tricky as well.
They're doing our job.
No,
Yeah.
You're chilling with Tobuk.
No, in the beginning of the castle I just stuff against him because with the way I play, going for the walls and full farms and barely army.
If you misclick the wall, yes.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Well,
Why we're casting here?
I was going to say, like, can we just leave them mic'd up so we can go take a break? Like, what? These guys talking about everything. They're even talking about the other possible civilizations he could have played, Incas and whatnot. But
Shall we mute it?
yeah, might as well. Yeah, might as well because they're the best at it. But it was cool to listen in to hear what they had to say. But back to what we were saying, I think DauT very relieved that he was able to get the win there because both players are under pressure, but I think especially DauT has put himself under more pressure because there was higher expectations of him this week than maybe Dogao.
You know what I wanted to tell you? Like, I don't know if you see other esports, you know, like all the kind of esport. What happened and what it makes our community special after that game and the loss, look how they were talking, you know, like friendly, talking about the game. You don't see that in any other esport. I mean, I check all the stream and so on.
You don't think there's one friendly esport out there besides Age of Empires? Not one?
Yeah. Try to bring this back against me.
I'm just saying, there's probably a couple friendly.
But you know what I mean.
I agree.
Not many, you know.
I agree. We're very lucky.
Anyway,
it's very special.
Anyway, guys, a small break and we'll be right back very soon.
And now, a word from our partners.
Eek! A mouse! A mouse!
What is it, dear? Why you rage? Oh, honey. That's no ordinary mouse. It's the UH Reaper 250. With this mouse in your household, you never have to be scared again.
Yes, the U-Rage Reaper 250, featuring DPI control, advanced ergonomics, RGB lighting, and customizable buttons, is the perfect addition to every competitive household. Why U-Rage? It's all good. Get yours on mueller.de.
Tristan, did he say honey to the guy or the mouse?
I'm pretty sure it was to the guy.
I'm starting to have my doubt.
We've seen it enough times where we're starting to pick up on new meanings.
Okay. Well, the first game for the series, amazing, man.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Really nice.
Really good game.
You know? Really.
Yeah,
nice.
I think honestly, it wasn't as crisp as both can be. I still don't think they played to their very best. Both DauT and Dogao maybe a little shaky. Yeah, and that's what you get at these LAN events, right? But I want to go to Dogao's draft real quick, or just the drafts in general, because I think this is ultimately where either player is going to win the day. And I do think Dogao's got some strong maps and civs available to his comforts. He's still got strong picks available. I know he has Tide Pool available, and I believe he's also got Arabia there. So I would expect him to go to one of those maps. Now, you have to remember...
It's Arabia. It's confirmed. Then
it is Arabia? Okay, so if it's Arabia, does he go Persians here? Or does he say Persians for Tide Pool?
He's going to play Romans.
Romans on Arabia, okay.
Like, you think about the others. Don't think it's going to be Copenhagen. You want bomber cannons in that map. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Bypass, I see Burgundians. I see Copenhagen Berbers. Unique units are great.
Yep.
You know? And then Tide Pool, Persians or Lithuanians.
Okay.
But then if you pick Romans, you're not going to use one of those, Persians or Lithuanians. Something is missing to me now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
maybe... The thing with Arabia is you can pick anything, actually.
What?
I mean, except Burgundians, the other civs are all okay.
They're all
Arabia.
good. Yeah,
Right?
You're right. Arabia offers. It comes down to gameplay a lot at the end of the day. I think.
And what the other pick? What
DauT maybe go
DauT didn't pick?
Magyars on Arabia.
No. Seems he didn't pick Incas then in the first one. He's gonna go Incas.
Oh.
Do you think?
Yeah, I could see it. DauT loves
The
his
Eagles.
Eagles.
Because if not, where's gonna use Incas?
Yeah.
I don't feel it. Incas is gonna be in bypass.
Yeah, and I
know?
think maybe DauT would go. DauT would maybe do Bohemians or Malay for Copenhagen, Bohemians, Malay for bypass. Here we are in Arabia, and we have our answer. It is going to be the Incas for DauT, and it is going to be the Lithuanians here for Dogao. So Dogao has had a rough start so far here at NAC. DauT also down 0-2, but he got the first win. What do you think Dogao needs to try and do here to get a win on the board?
You need to go very aggressive. Like very, very aggressive. If DauT get the initiative with Incas, you're not gonna make it. The good thing with the Lithuanians, skirmishes, spears, faster. He need to go really quick up and try to put the pressure. Don't let DauT get the initiative.
Yep.
And from there, need to have the pace of the game. Otherwise, we'll know how good DauT is with these civilizations. He's gonna use the market for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll try to go Eagles. He's gonna try to go Eagles.
This is going to be Dogao's going to be dropping town centers to try and add eco, and we're going to see DauT sell that stone. I think DauT is not going to want the second and third TC type of game. He can do it, but I think against Dogao, he's going to feel like he needs to get the aggression in. And I remember that's what he did in the past, like when he played up against Viper on Arabia with the Gurjaras. He was all in 1 TC in Castle Age. But that's what's unique about DauT. He still plays Feudal Age rather aggressively, but he tries to get just enough aggression so he can sell his soul at the market and then really force the issue in Castle Age.
Do you know what I see here right now without checking the map from DauT? And we didn't check close yet.
That gold.
Paradise map. No, all the important things. 2 woolens at the back, gold at the back. The birds are in front, doesn't matter. He's going to go with the barrack probably covering that area that is in front on that one. Then 1 archery range will be needed for sure, or maybe not. Who knows? He's going full eagles. Double barrack in feudal would be cool. But I like his map a lot. While if we check Dogao map, that I have to say something. Like, Harry's forward, goal forward, do the goal in the hell. The stone is at the back, wood is at the back. But the most important here is forward.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there, but I think the buildings he's going to build right out in front of that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen worse ones, so I think he should be able to protect that. Maybe build on the little hill in front of the barriers.
Look how
there.
far he's going.
Yeah. He's
to
going to
try
walk.
to protect that area,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
But what is DauT's opening going to be here? See, Incas have cheap spears and skirms, but that's not really DauT's play style. DauT's more of a man-at-armor eagle style player. So I think he might be considering, I see militia now. He's going to try man-at-arms, it seems.
Yeah. It's a DauT gameplay. He's going to try to be aggressive, and I like it. I think it's really important to be aggressive here. As you can see, he's going up very quick, Dogao. He's going up as fast as he should. Right, Tristan? 17 villagers. With Lithuanians, you get 100 extra fruit in the start, so you can afford it. And he's already the barrack out, so he knows where his opponent it is.
Yeah, and if Dogao spots that eagle, he can turn around, come home, and go kill that. But I think his scout is forward right now. The scouting for Dogao here is critical because the militia are already on the way. So if he doesn't know it's man-at-arms, a lot of players are just going to assume things these days on Arabia. Yeah, this could be painful. And this is the thing. Like, when you're up against DauT, you have to respect this possibility. Most other pros, they're just so against certain strats, you just know. But with DauT, well, maybe DauT's such a man-at-arm player that you should know this as well. But, okay, he sees the Vils on golds. I think that should tell...
Well,
especially with the barracks, he should know men-at-arms are coming right now.
Yeah, but you kind of need gold because if not, he's going to have full skins. You really want to go full skins against a civilization like Lithuanians, that you know that you can go scout, but also you can go skirmishes quite early. So he didn't see the militias, that's good, but these 4 militias. These 4 militias, and look at the resources for DauT.
Yeah.
He can do men-at-arm after 4 militias, double attacks, all the upgrade. It's amazing. It's amazing, but he need to get all together, and now it's going to be very dangerous. I like a lot that he's doing the spear right away just to counter there, and he's doing an archery range. He's walling the wood. Look at the archery range he's doing. He cannot even make farms on the TC.
Yeah,
Hate it, right?
But that's a panic range right there.
Yeah, exactly.
He just feels he needs a couple skirms out or archers out quickly. But I think for Dogao, I understand there's a lot happening here, but I can't help but feel like I've seen him not panic like that many times, right? He's got the walls down. He's not going to immediately lose a villager. That archer range is just painful to me.
Yeah, it's really not needed. It's really not needed. Okay, still open at home. Let's see what is he cooking now at home, Vodka. Archer range expected, and he's doing his archers. He's walling. I love these walls. Efficient walls. You are not spending a lot of resources, but you need to wall in time. The spear is going to be there. 4 scouts are coming. I think with the spear is going to be a way. He will commit. No, because
that's really well done there from Dogao.
Yeah.
Because if he waited an extra second, it's 2 spears, and he can never snipe the first.
Then he can snipe the second one. And he's going to force now DauT to do another. He has already there. As you can see, the men-at-arms, they're dangerous, but the men-at-arms didn't do any damage to Tristan.
Yeah, so I've seen this so many times with DauT. DauT just wants that army to force big feudal age investment from Dogao so he can go castle age. This is not about getting kills. This is all about making Dogao make 5 or 6 scouts, 7 scouts, 10 skirms, get fletching, all these things. So this comes down to how quickly Dogao can kill this. Because if Dogao can push this back fast enough and then start to threaten DauT, then DauT can't rush to castle age. Then DauT has to stay in feudal age. So,
because people need to know that even if you think that DauT has invested quite a lot, these units are cheaper for Incas, you know, while Dogao is investing in the scouts, skirmishes, there's no discount for him.
Exactly.
So, as you mentioned, he's going to just make the market and will try to rise the castle. At least that Dogao is going crazy. Maybe, I don't know, forward tower or something. But it's kind of hard to see that because he saw all the resources at the back.
It's such a crazy thing how much army DauT makes. He just makes so many different types of units. It's so tough to know when you can actually take the engagement. Look at this. We've got 2 spears, 4 men-at-arms, 2 eagles. There's going to be 2 skirms, 2 archers. DauT's going full AI mode right now, and it's enough army to threaten Dogao. But I love this. If this wasn't Lithuanians, Dogao would have much bigger problems, but he's able to hit and run with these skirms, and he's been very patient here.
Look how many villages on goal he has already DauT.
Yeah.
He's preparing, man. He has already 8 villages on goal when he's not producing anything. Check the production is already stopped completely. He's just going with this army. Does have a lot of farms, but he's gonna still trying to get that hill, keep it there, and he's working his way to go up.
This is so DauT. Like, everything about this game is so DauT. I could list 5 separate games where DauT has done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Trying to go extended army and feudal age, all the buy time so we can get to castle. But I love Dogao's play so far. With the exception of that archer range, he is whittling down this army. And I don't know if DauT's going to have time to get to castle age. All his army's disappearing here.
Yeah, and also what I like a lot for Dogao, he didn't overinvest on the scouts. He keep them alive.
Yeah.
He's not losing them. He's doing more skirmishes. He's coming now with fletching. He's going to chase those units. DauT need to go back because that army, as you mentioned, is in danger. He's going back. So many scouts and skirmishes. He's going to take everything. He has fletching while DauT don't have any upgrade. Now he switch and put 4 villages on goal. He's doing another building that I don't know what it is. DauT. It's a second barrack?
Yeah, it's a second barracks, but Memp, he hasn't clicked up. It's nowhere close. The KD right now is going to be 14-2 for Dogao. And it's not like these skirmishers can't chip away at villagers as well. So even though DauT's got the walls, he didn't fully protect his gold. He's got to drop the tower now.
Then the market is not going to work like we thought. Not anymore. Oof, okay. The guy is doing exactly what he has to do. He's taking the initiative, he's going aggressive. Now he's having a good economy, 16 on food, 7 on gold. And in this situation, the Lithuanian player, Tristan, will go up to Castle Age quicker.
I thought DauT was going to use this market here. Surprised he's not selling wood and buying food here.
He's now doing the Blasmith.
Yeah. Well, he maybe feels like he's dead if he doesn't actually fight this off in feudal. There are only 3 scouts, and some of the scouts are weak, so he should be able to jump out here to take a decent engagement. But with the speedy units, Dogao can just run away.
Yeah.
So it's not like Dogao's going to get completely surrounded here.
Definitely not. And he has still 12 skirmishers, you know. It's only 3 eagles. 3 eagles. He's doing 3 more. Okay. That house is going to be down. And then he's going to dive into where? Let's see if he's going to go to the north. He's going to the north with those scouts, skirmishers as well. And even if you don't kill, you are creating chaos, and you will kill. He's going to take 1 villager down. There you go. He has also, how many? 10 villages idle, Tristan. 10 villages idle. This is looking really, really good now for Dogao. Resources, though, looks like DauT is also grabbing the food. Is now using the market as we expected. And this is what I dislike with these civilizations. For now, it's looking really good, but we also have seen situations like this, and then the Eagle Thief is still winning.
Yeah. Well,
somehow.
I'll tell you this much. I love what Dogao's doing right now because in 2 minutes, those skirmishers that he has are kind of useless here. So I think trying to disrupt the gold a little bit underneath the tower, at the very least making DauT garrison could be really good. But he's going to back away, and he's on the way to Castle Age, and he sees the eagles from DauT running towards his base. So he'll need to wall up before those eagles get there, and he won't chase it down. He's going to run in there to the farming eco of DauT.
Yeah, but that army, as you mentioned, is not going to do a lot more damage anymore. He killed 1 village. The KD is incredible. Like 15-3. 15-3 KD, but still DauT is fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
he lost 1 bill. Yeah. He lost 1 bill, right?
And all the cheap units. Exactly. Yep. All the cheap units. He's walling now in front of that goal. We have seen this before many times. Now, the question, Tristan. Dogao should go 1 TC full army? At least in the start?
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised. He's going to try Latus here, actually. Ooh. He's gone to that backstone.
They eat the eagles.
Yeah.
Eat the eagles.
Smart.
You know? And you are protected.
Also, I think it actually becomes really important to keep those scouts and skirms alive, because if you have them to snipe monks, then there's nothing the Incas can do.
Yeah.
Even you can use the skirms for if he goes pikeman, too. So the skirms are actually very valuable here. Nice job from Dogao to save them. And DauT is not going to be able to stop that castle.
This strategy is Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo love to do this a lot.
It's very Mr. Yo. Yeah, you're right.
It is very Mr. Yo, you know.
Shout out to Yo. I don't know if he's probably training in the back room, probably not listening to us compliment him.
And if he's watching, he's watching. He mute us, you know.
Yeah, true. True.
Don't want to listen to those two. Go away. Go away from here. You're going to blame us, you know. Okay, let's see the skirmish. It's going to be +1. And now look at those villages on goal. The castle just there.
Yeah, right in front of the goal.
Right in front of the goal. And he has the stone. He's going to make the castle. He has the monastery. Please make the castle. You need to make the castle before he's gonna come. You have the stone, and what I like it is not like 10 villages on a stone, just 5. He did it on time, so his economy is still very smooth.
Yep, and he can pull off of stone if need be. And now DauT is gonna see the castle and realize that he's got a very tiny window here to do damage. He needs to try and break through walls before the Latus come out. Maybe DauT just decides that Latus means that he can't even invest into more eagles.
You need to boom.
And yeah, he's gonna boom. He's dropping the monastery now. Lithuanians get the extra attack on their Latus per relic collected, so both players will fight for the relics, but it's almost going to be like Arena now, where they scout out for the relics and boom.
I wouldn't be surprised that this game will go for Imperial now. With this kind of approach, because it's going to be also difficult for Dogao to do damage to DauT, because if you make also few monks at home, you gotta be fine. Obviously, you have to be careful and don't lose eagles. I would love to see some aggression, and aggression can be, with this army now, maybe Dogao could do a cast forward, a second one.
Could be.
With monks and the unique units?
I think just because it is going to take some time, I think you do need to boom a little bit, just based on his resources. Dropping the second TZ is a no-brainer. But what I don't want Dogao to do is boom too much. I think you need map control with the Latus here. You can't give DauT the map control.
And if you go for a boom race, I know that they have hand cannoneer, they have a lot of stuff. I still feel that you need a lot of economy for Lithuanians to beat the Incas, but it's fine for the TC.
Does Dogao see those eagles are breaking through right now? Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried. There's still a hole. There's still a hole.
I think there is a hole.
Yeah, there's still a hole there.
gap.
Oh my god! Oh my
Okay.
god!
Do you think they do on purpose? Do you think
No, I
those things on
don't,
purpose? Oh my god.
And that's one of those moments. I think the casters have a higher heart rate than the players.
No, I have a problem here. I don't even know how to call this in English. How is this? Because now it's killing my neck, you know? With
It's killing your See a doctor, man.
Oh! Oh man, that's why the players mute that, because we scream when these things happen. How is possible that in this situation he let the Eagles go in, Tristan?
He had all the time in the world, man. All the time in the world. He's so good. Like, this is just not something you see at DauT. Would love this because he actually gets some value from the Eagles. He's also going to snipe the Monk. Like, the Monk could have been in the TC, and Dogao's just not able to keep up with DauT today. And now DauT's situation's fantastic, if you ask me.
But look at the Echo KD.
Yeah, true. That's true. One Vil. One Vil. That's true. That's
one
true.
only, and those unique units are really holding with few of them.
That's true.
Few of them. So it could be a disaster. It's more or less okay, but now he's 4 villas ahead.
We just grow very used to that not happening, right? And I agree with you. He's still making Latus. He's still in a position to kill off the Eagles. And he's a Lithuanian, so he could still compete with the Boom. Only 5 vills behind. And there are the Latus now.
How strong they are that he's dealing with them without a single upgrade. Use Bloodlines.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any upgrade. He has, and economically talking, Wheelbarrow, Horse Collar, Bozo. While DauT, totally taxed. DauT economy not the best. He's floating 800 wood. A lot of wood. But look at those unique units. Still doing the job.
Yep.
He's going back a little bit, and he's going to clean absolutely everything here. He's fine. He's stabilized. And now he's going to keep booming. Ooh, he did some raid here. Still, DauT is doing the job. He's taking the most he can with those Eagles, and now he keep doing boom and more TCs.
So DauT drops TC number 3. That has not happened yet for Dogao. I would like to see DauT switch into pikemen if you're going to be making infantry, but they are slow, so maybe he still prefers the Eagles.
He's still doing Eagles, you know, +1 Eagles and keep going like this. Also, I like it a lot. 2 relics already for DauT.
Yeah.
Taking the relic for the Lithuanians,
good.
very important.
Well, he broke in, right? Like, all of Dogao's army had to go back because he broke in, so that's what that did. I think the other relic that DauT could realistically take, is he taking the one in the north
The
right
one
now?
in the north. Look
What?
Look at that.
That's so far away.
And he doesn't see any other.
Yeah.
And look what he's doing. He's coming with the Mon to the right side to explore the rest of the map that he didn't.
But Dogao knew that relic was there.
Ooh, okay.
Dogao was scouting with skirms earlier, so he noticed. That's a great pickup there from Dogao
He needed it.
to realize that relic disappeared.
Need the relics, man. You need at least 2 relics. With Lithuanians, you need it, because if not, your ladies, if you're going to make them, they're going to be, well, +2 only.
Yeah.
You need at least have the +4, and he has 2 relics. He's getting now that one on the left, the other one on the right, so 2 relics. The one on the right completely at 3 o'clock, I don't think they see it. It's quite too far. He's trying to make some damage here. Now light gaps, and village number, again, DauT with 12 villages more, so DauT need to attack, and I think, Dogao need to attack, and I think he knows.
Yeah, DauT's got most of his army in the north right now, so he won't be able to do too much about those latest.
He's gonna deny that TC.
There's a TC that's been going up for a while there from Dogao.
Oh my.
That TC could be denied. It's 90%. He drops the houses.
But he's open still
But
here.
now he's open. Yeah, so now the Eagles are going to get into his base again. And so he's going to have to bring the latest back home. DauT, again, has got to be thinking, man, if I keep this up, I'm going to find quite a few villager kills this game.
Look at the monks here close. So if he's going also with the unique units, he's going to take it. But he's raiding. He's raiding now some villages. He's taking another one. That feature here with the production is amazing. We see the both spot at the same time. And the still 4 TC, DauT boom is crazy.
Yeah, it's really good. It's kind of tough right now for Dogao to decide on if he wants to engage, but he just got devotion, so I think he's going to try and take the fight against the monks here. He can't let DauT keep doing this. We've been waiting for that big clear
And
up.
no pikes.
So he's got to clear this up. I think we're about to see it. He did get light cap, and I think he's going to wait for 1 or 2 light cap to hop out before he takes the engagement, just to see if he can avoid getting any units converted.
I mean, these units are great. This will clean all, but why he's not doing some upgrade, like some armor as well?
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be a lot more efficient. Now he's coming with these. He's not rewalling. Why he's not rewalling? Taking another village here.
Well, he's on the front. He is on the front here, and he's going to kill this off. That should be an easy clear up for Dogao. And remember, they're doing a million different things at once.
Yeah.
So he went forward first. Still really doesn't want to engage against that army in his base. But, man, at this point, you just got to go back and clear that up. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, need to kill it. Need to kill it. And I feel that Dogao is going to make the second castle at home, probably in this area where that is getting raid.
Like Cav.
You know,
Like
Lightcats
Cav,
are there.
like
He's going
Cav.
to take the monks. He's going to kill those monks. One monk down, second monk down. Where is the ladies? They need to come, the unique units. And now you can clean all. You can clean all of them. They are +1 armor, but I don't see the other units. Where they are? Now they are coming into the screen, and he's going to clean everything. The boon difference is a node advantage here for DauT. 38 farmers, Tristan, and 11 villages more. But without economy upgrades.
Yeah, and I'm wondering what the relic count's going to be like. I think Dogao's going to have 2. I think one of his monks with the
Still in
relic
the
is
TC.
in his TC.
Yeah.
Yep. And then there must be another monk with a relic. Is it on the left side of the map? I see a blue dot, awfully slow. Left side, nope. Okay, well, it was a monk.
Yeah,
He's not holding the relic, so...
It has to be 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2 for somebody. I'm guessing maybe DauT, but big fight about to happen here in the middle. That's a lot of pikemen from DauT.
Yeah, you don't want to go. But the biggest problem is the monks, because you convert the 3 of those units, and then it's a big deal.
Look how many pikemen he's made already. It's so cheap. And DauT's economy, even though maybe his upgrades are a little bit off, DauT's economy's been insane behind this, with 45 on food.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Look at those Lightcats coming. I mean, we can zoom out a little bit to show the viewers the boom, the full boom here for DauT. This is crazy.
Yeah, and
And
you know
with
what's
all
impressive?
these battles, you know that is happening.
What I loved here from DauT is
Yeah.
he hasn't actually relied on being fully walled, right? Like,
It's open.
Dogao was counting on being walled, and then the walls got broken down, and then he had problems. Yeah, Dogao's just playing, DauT rather, is playing open. He's got outposts everywhere for vision. He's just simply reacting with army here.
Well, it's
And-
true that they've been attacking a lot.
Yep.
So he's been getting the initiative. There's a lot of unique units, and now Dogao need a forward castle. Now, with those units that we have here, he need a forward castle. He can't wait for Imperial.
Is
DauT is
ignoring-
about to go up. Tell me.
Sorry, Mem, is ignoring armor enough against this, though? That's a lot of pikemen, and that's a lot of monks.
Yeah, the castle is forward, but not the castle that I was thinking, you know?
I think Dogao looked at that army from DauT and said, I can't
I cannot
place a
make
forward
it.
castle.
Yeah.
And now his monks are going to get sniped. So the monks go down so he can't heal, and his castle's going to be placed somewhere else.
Yeah, but those unique units are +3 already. He got forging. He has 2 monks. It's true that if Dogao just stop doing village, he's going Imperial as well.
Yeah.
He's going up to Imperial. He's going to convert. Now, why do you need to take this battle? Come on, go back, man. You need to go back. This is crazy amount of pikes. I mean, even if you have those units that ignore the armor and you have the relics, doesn't matter. You're going to lose everything. You need to wait. And look at the castle he's doing. What do you think about that castle? It's taking some heal and
That's
the gold.
good. It's next to the
right?
gold. It's good. The other one he was going to place was exactly where we thought, but DauT's army was there. I think Dogao's going to try and force a fight before Imp here, though. You do not want those pikemen to become Halbs. If you can kill those before it's Halb, you've got a really good chance.
Well, but the truth is, if you are having good economy and then you go now hand cannoneers and keep those unique units alive, you're fine as well.
That's true.
You don't need to rush, maybe. Just don't lose your castles. Keep it there. Do
Yeah.
hand cannoneers. And what army has now to beat that combination for Lithuanians?
Yeah. Well,
At the moment.
I think what DauT may try and do, if you look at that castle,
It's a good raid.
couple raids here from Dogao, is DauT might go treb push on those castles and just force the fight. Hand cannon takes a long time. You need chemistry, plus the ranges, so this is going to be a game of timing. There are the latest. DauT sees them. Remember, he's not walled, but he's prepared because he has the vision. I'd love to see his Fog of War here, because the outposts from DauT have helped him so much over there. It didn't help here. It still needs to kill those like Cav.
Seriously, Tristan, it's ridiculous how strong Incas are. The KD is 8130.
Yeah.
8130 in favor to Dogao with 11 village skill. And then you check population, and DauT has 180 population at the moment with 60 military, 50 pikes. 50 pikes, man, and he keep losing them. Well, the trade is always good because you are trading expensive units
Trash units
those.
against yeah, exactly.
So
Also, I think the third relic is still in Dogao's TC. Can we get a check on that? Yep, there's his third relic.
Ooh.
The monk is holding the relic inside of the TC. He has forgotten. He could have extra attack with that, but he is going to win this fight anyways. But is that the fight that you necessarily want there, Mem? You still lose a lot of Latas.
Yeah, but now look at the numbers. It was 61 minutes ago. 33, you know? And what you don't want is also that he push you back, because I think he's believing, Dogao, that in Imperial, it might have the better units.
Yeah, he
You know?
might.
Might have the better units, but it's a lot more expensive units. So 118 villas is not a difference with villas anymore. If he catch up those villas on the right, it's going to be great, but those villas doesn't appear yet. The pikes are going to be down, or maybe not. Ha! Or maybe not. Aye, aye, aye.
Yeah, I think Pikeman will get the job done there in the end. DauT, it's super cheap to make his units. He's got Halb now, and he's making those trebs. He's going to push right through the middle. He knows as well that hand cannons could become a problem for him, and he does not want to give Dogao the time. Man, I cannot believe that Dogao still has +1 attack just sitting inside of his TC. That attack could make such a big difference. He's going to get a lead Latus now, but the trebs are already on his castle.
University.
And there's the university for Dogao.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the problem is that you need a lot of time. He doesn't have even the university, no resources right now to make chemistry. That castle has a small advantage with that hill, but it still is 2 trebuchets, right? Well, 4 trebuchets already taking that one. No! Stop raiding! Don't be a sneaky boy! Don't be a sneaky boy! DauT. The score is still the same. The games are being fantastic.
Yeah, they've been really
very
good.
Very close, and as we expected, Elite Eagle Warrior, the Tristan.
But the theme so far in this series has been that DauT is out booming Dogao. Right?
Both.
And Dogao, Dogao's trying to be aggressive, but he's not quite able to keep up with DauT. At least in this game, it felt like DauT was the one doing the raiding, and Dogao, even though he had the strong units, it took a lot of time to get going here. So chemistry's still 50 seconds away. That castle's going to go down, and then
what are you doing?
Dogao won't be able to take that gold.
Yeah. Yeah, still have 2 relics, still have 16 villas on gold. Chemistry, as you mentioned before, take long to be there. Still killing units.
This unit is insane.
Yeah, they are very strong. And the good thing is that he's catching up them without being all together. You see, it's not even microing.
Yeah.
He's killing them all and now gonna kill villas. He's gonna take a lot.
Oh man, but DauT says take my base. Go ahead, take my base because I'll take yours. Take my base. I'm not sure if DauT notices, but he certainly sees this. He's gonna drop a forward castle there. The Latus are still destroying here for Dogao. Dogao's Latus have like 70 kills here, but DauT still pushes forward. This is crazy.
DauTville is number dropping like crazy. Now you need hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneers are on the queue, but how many hand cannoneers you need? Well, the Latus will eat the Eagles. What you need to stop.
Oh my God.
But he's killing a lot.
He's
crazy. Killing a lot. How many villas, man? Well, how many? We can see 50 villas, 212 KD for Dogao. Is he taking the game? Look at the score.
Well, it's
170 population. This is game.
No. It's not game.
Okay,
it's not
look
game
at how about this. Okay.
DauT's just like, I will not defend myself. I'm okay with losing villas. I can always add more. He is just pushing in, and now Dogao's got 1 castle for Latus. He can't make any more Latus.
Yeah, the relics are there, but to be honest, is this an oath? This is the beauty of these civs. He has killed right now 64 villages. He has 50 villages more than his opponent. Is this an oath or not? Well,
I don't know.
The hand cannon is gonna stop those. And if he kill those trebuchets, but the relics you need to push it back because those late is gonna lose 3 attack. They lost already. There is a monk as well. You need to kill the trebuchet, otherwise it's gonna be a problem. DauT 60 army without economy. Let's go.
60 army, but now he wants a tech switch. When he sees the hand cannons, he is going to so badly want to tech switch out of them, Mem. And I'm not sure, as he's using his trebs to counter the hand cannons, that DauT's economy is actually in a state to switch into anything else.
Well,
He's going Eagles?
he has a balanced economy. Zero everything. He doesn't have anything, yo. It's a balance, you know, like you can see. He got nothing. And with those ladies, he's killing the trebs. He needs to stop this. If he stop this, it's Dogao game.
Yeah. It's wild that it could be Dogao's game because he did just lose 2 castles and he doesn't have access to one of his golds and he just lost his relics. But he should be able to get his relics back. He is probably going to take down these trebs. And he has 60 on food. I mean, that's crazy that he's at 60 on food still.
But because he's losing the forward buildings, but no raid.
Yeah.
He's not getting raid, you know?
Yeah.
But I will go light caps. Light caps Hussars.
Yeah.
With the hand cannoneers, you cannot make the unique units. Okay, I have only 1 castle. I go Hussars here.
So here's what's fun, Mem. So I know it looks really bad for DauT, but what Dogao can't do is he can't actually push DauT's castles. And if we could just get an overview of the base of DauT, like the middle of the map, everything, you just see the main base is open, but like the middle of the map, there's castles all through it. boom, castle there, castle there, castle there. You've got a castle over to the right as well. So if he gets one more castle in his base, it's actually very difficult for Dogao to push him until he gets traps.
But that's the mistake for DauT. Like, why he doesn't have any building at home?
Yeah, true.
Any. That's why he got that much raid, because he didn't have any protection. And then he has 4 castles in the same area, basically. With no echo at all, except those mining, those villages mining the gold. And what the barrack is there. Okay, hand cannoneers, you need to micro probably. Wind Hussar is doing the Wind Hussar, and those Hussars are going to be... I like a lot this option, honestly. Now you can raid with those Hussars. They're very strong. Only food. There's not a lot of gold in the map. And I know that DauT is loved by everyone, but we want a 1-1 in this series. And Dogao kind of deserved for how he's playing now against the Incas. I don't know what you think.
He's playing good. He's going to clear up those Eagles. The lates is completely shred. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Eagles was maybe not the play for DauT.
And keep raiding.
And DauT is still open at home. Yes. 5 on gold for Dogao. 5 on gold. That's it.
Well, DauT died only.
Yeah, that's fair.
And 3 rallies for Dogao. So at the end, I don't mind Dogao's situation. He's doing the castles you were mentioning, asking, demanding, I will say. And he's there now. DauT will be a little bit more protected. And DauT keep growing and growing his population.
Castle in the south as well. Like, I think DauT foresees
that one.
DauT foresees that he's going to lose.
Working as a TC, man.
I think DauT knows he's probably going to lose this castle.
Yeah.
But he knows he's exposed for raids. So he's going to drop that castle there. I mean, these Zinkas we're talking about. If DauT can get good enough eco to go just pure Halb Skirm, this could still be really good for him. But it feels like Dogao's got to raid him big time.
But if he's going for a Trans units war, I prefer Lithuanians still. Skirmish with Lithuanians. You may tower shield as well.
Yeah.
Plus 6 and these Khazars. You know, like in the super late game, when Incas cannot really raid, I go for Lithuanians.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would come down to if DauT has gold to make Eagles in that situation. And it might get to the point where there's not any gold left on the map. We are very light on gold. The biggest area of gold, Dogao is trying to reclaim, and he does take out that castle in the middle. So Dogao should be able to get that again.
He's getting the,
and he can push down all the other castles because they're all right next to them.
And he's being patient, right, Tristan? He's being patient. He's not rushing now. He has all those stables on the left. I think he's sending the units because they have the mobility, and he has all the trebuchets, the hand cannoneers. He's doing a good job. The Eagles are coming, and those are quite a lot of Eagles. I think he can see. The Eagles has +4 right now. I don't know if he made the +6. The castle tech, I don't think he has those Eagles, right? Fabric shields is called.
I'm also really surprised that DauT hasn't tried to add ranges here. He's just still going pure infantry when he's seen hand cannons. I mean, I said before I didn't think he had the position to tech switch, but he's up to 140 villas.
He has more villas, more now.
Yeah.
He was 50 behind. He was 50 behind. Such a boomer, man. Such a boomer. Well, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tone centers.
Yep.
76 DauT. Okay.
And I'd be like, he's got more vills, right? He's got fully upgraded infantry now. He could maybe mix in skirms. Maybe there's a chance, but I think it's going to be extremely difficult if he loses all these castles. He's lost 2 of his 5 castles. It's about to be 3 of his castles.
But look what he's doing, Dogao. 2 gates here to protect, and he's going to probably make a castle. He has also 1,000 stone. This is an amazing game by the Brazilian. For sure, the best game he has played till now in the tournament. DauT is playing also very good, but this is a great game.
He can't fight that. Yeah. Unfortunately for DauT, even though he's fully popped, he just can't fight whatever's coming his way. And I agree with you. I mean, Dogao's just been so patient. It was such a good raid before. He now finds the sneaky TC from DauT on the side. He's going to go over there and try and castle that, which is maybe a little ambitious. I would prefer, I'd say build that in the middle of your base or something, but...
Or in front.
It's still a good raid. Yeah.
There was 4 castles, Tristan in the middle. Only 1 left.
Yeah, and they're
he took
still
3
going
out
down.
of those 4, you know. But now this is dangerous. He's coming with millions of halberdiers again. But there's millions of ladies now here from only 1 castle. He's going to raid more and more. Look at the village number for both players, dropping and dropping. It was 140 for both 2 minutes ago. Now they are around 118. You can see Architect, all the upgrades for Dogao, trying to defend on the left, but attacking in the middle, going with the castle on the right. And right now, Dogao is all over the map, while DauT is trying to push on the left.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the same old story for DauT. He can't defend these latest raids. The Halbs are not in position, and he can't get anywhere near the hand cannons, so he just goes to try and kill his opponent at the same time. But pretty soon, DauT's not going to have an eco left. I guess he really needs the Treb push to work.
Yeah.
And maybe deny that castle. He denies that castle.
Tristan,
That was ambitious.
have you checked the economy for Dogao now?
It's not good.
Oh my God!
Also, he's going to lose his corner because he doesn't have hand cannons there. So I mean,
you say not good in serious or sarcastic? Check out the gold in the bank.
well, I mean, I agree, but like losing 40 bills isn't ideal. And now there's skirms from DauT, which he didn't have before. So now the skirms, which are really cheap, can come in. And maybe the trebs go DauT. The castle.
One villager. With one villager is finishing the castle in the corner.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's losing everything, everyone. You know, right now there was 200 population for both not long time ago, and now 160. He won the villager doing the castle on the pip, you know, and then the castle is gonna be up. He's gonna take all those halberdiers. Well, he's trying, but look at the army numbers.
But the other, I want to see what's happening with the other castle. There's so much happening right now. 3 important castles that need to survive. There's actually hand cannons for Dogao, so maybe he can keep his castle alive. And
This
if
is
he
the spot.
chews that
He's gonna
up,
clean.
and if
He's
he
cleaning.
takes out those trebs, DauT has no gold. DauT
Yes.
can't make more trebs again.
Yeah, he still have 1,300 stone. What you do in that situation? They say forward for Dogao. What you do with that stone from DauT? You use the castles or sell it?
I
At
mean,
this point,
considering how many castles he's lost,
I will sell. You know, because
I don't
Destiny is
trust
gonna
him.
be
I
lost.
don't trust him to keep his castles
You know?
up at this point. But
Look at the rate, and I don't know who is winning anymore, but if we check the mini-map, map control is start to look very good for Dogao.
I agree.
He hold it on the left. He still
and
have
it's a crazy
1,000
rate
in the
again.
goal. The rate is crazy. 140 population now, dropping and dropping. DauT has no resources at all. He's doing a castle at the back completely, but he's losing all the map.
yikes!
All
DauT
the
just
map.
didn't see that. He didn't see that. And the latest ignore that villager armor. You don't see Incan villagers and Imp get killed off that quickly. It's gonna happen again here. DauT building another castle. It'll probably go up.
No,
But
it's not
Dogao-
DauT castle. He's denying completely, Tristan.
No
Look at
way.
those ladies. He's denying the hand cannons are in time. He's taking everything.
No way. So 200 villagers killed from Dogao in this game.
But can we take both at the middle? Exactly. Look at the middle now. Twisting bases. The halberdiers and the skin.
Dude.
Killing all the farmers.
This is- okay, so the castle in the corner from Dogao looks cool, but he really just needed a castle there. Where he's getting raided right now, like, that's his farming eco. Can they both be dead at the same time? Is that-
Well, I mean, DauT has 73 army, 50 villagers.
yeah.
You know, and then more army than Dogao's. But it's keep raiding. Can we check now Dogao's base, please, Vodka? Look at this. He's gonna lose all the unique units.
Yeah.
And this is a lot of helps. Well, but eventually he will lose those helps, I guess. No, I mean, oh my God, DauT is 48 villagers.
DauT has lost 250.
Are they gonna restart the game now?
don't-
Starting from Dark Age?
I
You
don't know if I've ever seen someone build 8 castles in a game and then lose 220 builds before the hour mark.
Oh man.
I mean, what a great
No.
job raiding from Dogao this game. It's been so good.
Rating 700 kills, 300. 400 units killed more.
Wow.
And
that's crazy.
and he's still fighting here. I mean, this KD is one of the most
Lopsided KDs we've seen.
incredible, man.
Yeah.
Incredible is 400 units.
And against Incas as well, right? Like, it's not easy to do. Is DauT going to play
He's
on here? I mean, is
calling
it-
the GG, I believe.
he
He's
just-
calling the
Okay.
GG. Incredible game. Yeah, you better stretch because it's incredible.
I
this
want to
game.
hear what they're saying here.
Yeah.
I want to hear what
Please,
they're saying.
let's listen to them. Look at the guy.
It's such a massive lead.
I thought about going Carvajal, I was like, nah, let's go Ladies. These are made. But I thought I would throw when you enter in the top, you know?
And the counter attack, like those don't die to counter. If I don't have a huge group to run you, I lose every fight. That counter
The
attack.
moment you got to the Imperial and they killed like 30, 40 pyramids with the ladies.
I was like, okay, I was thinking, should I fight it? I was like, they're cheap. Like,
I think I won the game there.
that's probably because of that you go raid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
great.
I was scared to kill a lot of villagers.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake. I was thinking, should I continue? Like, it's a cheap fight, man. Maybe it's a counter unit.
The amount of times I see DauT taking a bad fight and then saying, "Oh, I've got a counter unit," is just so funny.
It's amazing. But do you see, for some reason, in Arabia, these kind of games happen often.
Yeah, well,
Crazy games, you know.
I agree
Like
with you
crazy
there.
games.
But also these two, like anytime you have DauT in Arabia, it's a crazy game because he's going crazy. He takes the fights like he does. DauT is just so fun on those types of maps. But is that the first win for Dogao or the second win? The first.
It's the first, I think.
First win.
The first win.
Okay, because he got 3-0'd the first 2 days.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's big for Dogao. And maybe a bit of confidence. Maybe he's starting to feel like his old self because sometimes you might be able to know how good you can be, but if you feel like you're not able to bring your best to the table, it can affect your decision making. You can maybe be a little bit more hesitant to attack or maybe less aggressive. So that was good for him. DauT seems in good spirits. He doesn't seem disappointed. They're having fun there, clearly. They go way back. But I'd expect DauT to be favored on his home maps. His home maps are really good for him.
But you can see how these are supposed to be the two worst players because they are right now the 9 and the 10. And look at the two games that we have watched. Because I might be thinking, okay, this is DauT and Dogao. They are right now fighting to survive in the tournament.
Yeah,
we want to see these kind of survivors.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. And you know, maybe part of it is because we actually have somehow in the top 10 quite a pecking order too, right? It's like when we saw Leary and Viper yesterday against each other. It went 3-2 and was back and forth and was super close. So maybe DauT Dogao still, maybe they're still going to fall into the 6 to 10 range of this week. Hopefully not for many of them, but they seem very close.
Yeah.
They seem very close in their style. So we're going to send you on to a quick ad break before game number 3.
And now, a word from our partners. Tired of interruptions ruining your moment of peace? Discover true tranquility with the Hammer Bluetooth headphone Passion Voyage. With cutting-edge noise cancellation, immersive sound, and unmatched comfort in every note. Sounds like more Hammer.
Well, guys, hopefully you are enjoying a lot as much as we are enjoying. Remember, a reminder that there is a way to support the tournament, and it's going to be 100% of your support for the players, you know, for the prize pool, right, Tristan? And if you are doing a support over 50, I think it is, we can even write your name in a board that we have there. I don't know if the production can show it, and then they might see some of the nicknames that are in the chat right now. And hopefully they will be prepared. There you go. As you can see, some names that we probably all know. As you can see, oh my God, Rajoy. Rajoy was a former president in Spain, but not tell to anyone, you know, that he's donating to the event. Anyway, well, we're gonna see now game number 3. I don't know if the players are prepared or not, but we could go to the draft and see what can be the possibilities. Now, after that game, I will be with you that I wouldn't mind. Well, they are not very ready. They are taking a little bit of a break. But I wouldn't mind to see bypass now. Imagine after what we see now, a clone game.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good. Well, I mean, you might not want it to be as messy because Dogao certainly thrived in that messy situation there. But we'll see. I mean, Dogao makes it very clear. He just doesn't like maps with walls. He just doesn't like maps with walls. And the 2 maps available for DauT both have walls. So,
yeah. But he's good in late game.
Can we just appreciate how much fun they're having right now? Like, they're just bantering back and forth. And I wouldn't even mind hearing what they're saying right now.
Yeah. Well, you were telling before that they were probably the players that have been playing the game the most. I think both are.
Yeah,
DauT and Dogao, also Dogao in the former RVK with the Viper when he was starting Viper as well. They have been in the game forever. Yeah,
I mean, Dogao, I saw a video of this. Like, many of our viewers watching might remember, like back in the early gaming days, like there'd be this like you'd have like a clan or a team, and they'd make this like slideshow presentation video. It's literally just like people with stupid mirror phone selfies, and then like whatever music they could find, right? They try and make it super epic, but the quality's bad, and by 2024 standards, it's just hilarious. Well, I found a video of an old Brazilian clan, and it was Dogao. It was like 2004 Brazilian Masters or something like that. And then there's like little 16-year-old Dogao.
A little boy, right? A little boy. You know?
I was like, whoa, dude, that's crazy. So
he was a little boy some time ago, you know?
Yeah. It's so cool, man. And it also is.
Well,
that's what makes our game special. Is that the majority? We talked about this. I think the player here who's the newest to the game is probably Leary, and he's been playing
forever,
for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So just so much experience, so many great talents here, and
Winchester
and
that looks in quotes childish when you see he's 26 only.
Yeah, and Vinch has been playing for over 10
like
years.
look at he's been playing a lot. Like he was, I don't know if you remember that Arabia Invitational on Public Times.
Oh yeah, 2015.
And he was, if I'm not mistaken, in the grand final.
Yep.
He was 15 years old.
And who did he lose to? He lost to Mr. Yo, who's also here. So
Mr. Yo was young also sometime ago?
he was young. We were all young.
Hopefully
You're
Middle
still
Eastern.
young. You're still young, but
I love you too.
I have to say that this map should be really, really solid here. But what in the world is this build from DauT? He's going double dock and then a fishing ship? I have never seen that before.
Double dock right away. Burgundians or Armenians? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. DauT wished that it's not gonna be for a long game.
Is DauT predicting that Dogao is not going to try and play for water on that side? And that Dogao's going to go here? Because based on the situation,
he's predicting correct.
If he's just guessing that he can get away with a double dock fish boom, he would be guessing correctly here, because Dogao does not want to play that game here with the Burgundians.
What civilization you prefer here? I mean, if the game go late game, how do you beat all the power for Burgundians? Like the bombard cannons and everything. I mean,
I weirdly think the Armenians are really sick in DauT's hands. I don't know why. I mean, he will beat Viper with it. Their economy is really strong. And I also think we saw an example yesterday of how if a player's got the free fish here on this side,
and he's getting,
and they could just fish boom, they're just going to completely dominate with fish traps. I'm hoping I'm going to be surprised, but my feeling after watching Hera play was that was the optimal play for the map. You've got to win that side double dock or else. But Dogao, then again, it's going to have the free fish on the other side.
Yeah.
So maybe he could do a similar thing here.
And you look at the population difference already. I mean, it's 40 seconds different, and with 40 seconds you are 5 population ahead. I take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 5 population. He has 4 fishing ships, obviously, thanks to the double dock. And that's going to give him, already 200 resources collected.
Sorry to interrupt, man.
No problem.
I'm just excited. You know what's really important here is that DauT scouts that dock from Dogao. If DauT scouts that dock from Dogao before he makes ships, he should know not to, make a bunch of galleys and rush fletching.
Yeah.
Because he could otherwise just assume...
Need to see it.
He needs to see this dock. Okay, so now that he sees the dock, he could assume this is a new dock that was just placed. But this will probably change his game plan. I think he'll make some Navy in the north, and then once he realizes Dogao is not there, he'll probably stop producing.
Yeah, I guess he will do the standard two galleys, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now he's going to save that scout. It's going to take some hit, which is going to be not a big problem because you can go and take that in your castle. No problem. He's going to make maybe a second dock. Okay. It's going to be similar. He want to fish boom here.
Yeah,
well.
I mean, it's more risky because it's not as easy to block off other docks. It's much easier for land units to come over and range that.
So make a couple of galleys yourself.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive. And you might, with Burgundians, you might use fish boom there, and then you make gill nets early as well. You can do all the upgrades with Burgundians.
I would just be worried that composite bowmen are going to come over and shoot the fish traps.
True.
Which doesn't happen if you fish trap in your walls on the other side. Yeah. Dave actually had an excellent idea. I'm going to give him credit. I don't think it'll happen.
But you can make a dock there.
You could also...
You can make a dock where the relics. You can transport there because eventually you're going to go there for the relics.
Yeah,
you will make a transport, you make a dock there, and you fish there.
So remember yesterday when Tato Hera played, Hera went for the fish traps, and Tato had all those ratons.
Yeah. I know what happened.
Dave was like, what if you siege tower and just run to the shoreline? You can kill all the fish traps.
I kill it.
So there goes DauT. But he's still making galleys. See, DauT doesn't know yet if there's a dock here. Let's see if he can get the timing right to cancel those galleys. You really don't. Yeah, he canceled him.
He canceled. Perfect.
Yeah, smart.
Perfect. You don't want to have 4. Like, it's not needed. You know, you want to invest now everything there. He's doing already the second wood upgrade, which is what you want with Burgundians. Remember, guys, that this map is gonna be a boom game for, well, it's gonna go to Imperial almost in every, well, in all the games it's gonna go Imperial. It's gonna be Imperial fight.
Yeah.
You need to see what you're gonna do during Castle Age. In this one, are we gonna see Custelier?
I think so. I think that's got to be the unit. That's also so good for Dogao. Dogao loves to go for, well, as we just saw, the mounted unique units. So that should
They're
be good for
powerful.
him.
They're really powerful, you know. So obviously you will have to be careful with the monk, but there's gonna be a third dog.
It's just, Mem, right now you have 1 TC each. The best way to enhance your eco is to add fishing ships. And there's one player who stopped, and the other player just won't stop, and that's DauT. And I think this is just such a good play. And the only thing I could see that could potentially be a problem for how DauT is playing this is if Dogao eventually does get new docks down to go kill all the fish. But that's going to be hard if DauT's got the galleys patrolling the shoreline.
Yeah,
So
he has only 2, so and that's a bigger spot. But he's patrolling close to Dogao's base, not in the middle. He
True.
could go there for the dock in the middle, so it's tricky. We'll see. I mean, that's the situation. He's doing more fish. No, 6, 11, 2 more in the queue.
it's just not going to stop.
500 foot more because that has, I mean, resources collected. I don't know how much it is, but it has to be the 500 foot more.
Yeah, well, you also have the wood because of the mule carts.
Yeah.
So I do think the Armenians are good there, but it should be even at least because the Dogao has Bosal already.
Yeah. Still, he's going up to cast this. I mean, if you have less resources collected, Burgundian Echo is powerful enough to catch up, probably.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important what is going to happen now in Castle. It's Tristan on the water. Are they going to contest? It's going to go DauT here. It's going to go Dogao to the left.
I think Dogao's going to try and sneak a dock away from his shoreline right now. Because why else would he send Vils? Dogao's got Vils out of his base right now. There we go.
3.
Let's see
even.
DauT's patrol. No way, no way, no way, no
Choosing
way.
the right spot.
Dude!
Yeah.
This could devastate DauT.
and there's
Was he going to
something-
see it?
Yeah, but there is something I don't like it. Pay attention fast to the economy, to DauT economy.
He hasn't clicked up.
Yeah, doesn't have the buildings.
What?
1,200 foot, and now he has the buildings. That's not a good play.
Does he have the building? So I just see a black.
Now he did it. Well, I don't know where, but
stable. Okay.
stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are like being late a minute and a half that
Yeah.
you could be up already. Exactly what he's up. He should be the same time. And
man.
now it's a problem. Now it's a real problem.
Man, those galleys, they were patrolling in his base. They weren't able to stop that. And now Dogao can make fires. He can get the war galley upgrade a minute and a half faster than DauT. Man, it seemed like it was going to be so simple. But after 2 sneak docks, this is perfect for Dogao.
If he was up the same time, I mean, if he's doing those docks, he's fine.
Yeah.
But with that difference, he will have the war galley upgrade for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And he's going to be able to clean it.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be able to clean it. And if he clean, all the economy advantage is gone. But he has to clean because the population difference is very solid, Tristan.
Yeah, I mean, this has been the theme with DauT at this tournament, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like I could think of so many games against Winchester, 2 conquistadors running into his base, killing 8 villagers. Just like the initial build, the initial strat's fine, but then just a small detail that he misses out on. Let's see how Dogao's actually able to do here. I think, Mem, the best thing you can do is you just send your first 2 fires past the fires of DauT. You don't try and kill his ships. You
To the
just
what
go
there?
kill
To
the
the fish
just go kill the
directly?
fish. Just if you kill 14 fish and he needs to re-add them,
He's doing a demo.
that's fine.
He's doing a demo. With the demo and the galleys he has right now is 4 already. He clean it.
Yeah, if you can also clear the ships and then also get the fish, that's great.
Oh, well, then it's incredible,
Yeah.
right? He lost here. Ooh,
Ooh, nice
2
find there from
villages.
DauT.
2 villages with the scout. Okay, now we're gonna focus. Where's the demo? He's gonna go with the galleys. He does have the upgrade jet, but if the demo is going to be there
Go
in
kill
time,
the fish.
yeah, he's gonna kill. No, I think he did already a hit with the demo, but it's in
Dude,
time.
it's a traffic jam. It's a traffic jam. What are we doing, people?
So many units
What are
there.
we doing?
But he's gonna kill a lot of fish. He's killing quite some fish. He's gonna have those galleys. There's a demo coming. You need to split the units. He didn't split. He has to be. What? Why he didn't hit? Now he's gonna hit. Got it. And he's gonna take this one. Is this a no damage
Yes.
without economy? I
Yes,
think so.
100%. Because DauT's down to 6 fish. So, and if DauT wants to win water, re-add fish now, Dogao's more than fine with
Look
this.
at the echo now.
Yep.
Ahead already.
Yep.
Ahead
This is
already.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. Still, resources collected is still there, more, but all that investment now, it's kind of gone. He's 3 villages ahead, and he has 2 town centers. Well, DauT is still on 1 TC.
Yeah.
So now, Dogao is in a good position.
And you can't justify adding 10 more fish because it delays your town centers, it delays your monasteries. So you're kind of back to square one here.
That's 11.
Yeah, crazy.
11.
That was really well played from Dogao. That was really smart. Now look what else is happening. DauT added scouts on the map. He built his church in the middle. He's going to grab relic number 2, so he might get all the relics here too. Oh, beautiful demo there from Dogao. But honestly, maybe Dogao still wants to continue to pressure here, but I think you just drop the 3rd TC. I don't even think you need to fight for water now. You've just done so much damage to DauT.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's just not needed to keep going. Like he got almost all the fish already.
He did it all.
What else you want to achieve now? To kill the dogs? Okay.
Yep.
Kill them. But as you mentioned, 30C need to happen. We have wheelbarrow on the way. Economy upgrades Tristan. Again, better for Dogao. He has 4 villages more, 5 even. Fletching, he's investing a lot more now, the DauT, Tristan.
Yeah.
He has the composite bombing, while Dogao right now, it's pure bombing, basically.
Can we see Dogao scouting here? I just want to see. There's been a lot happening. So he doesn't know about the monastery in the middle.
He might lose this.
He does know there's scouts because he lost the 2 vills earlier. But it was smart from him to not go out with his 3rd TC because DauT's trying to deny that, and now the monastery's been spotted. Okay.
Now he see it. Yeah, well, I mean, we are in minute 18. 8 on foot for DauT.
That's his economy so bad.
It's
so
really bad now.
So
yeah,
bad.
resources collected are already there, the difference, but he has lost a lot of that resources advantage.
Yeah.
In the investment.
Yeah, the food can't really see it actually the difference there because of
don't
the
see
overlay.
For the overlay, yes.
But we can imagine. We can imagine that
it has
it's
to be a
definitely
lot.
more.
It has to be really, really a lot. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna keep going and see. The 3rd TC is already there, still only on 2 town centers, doing now the 3rd one. What he should do now, Dogao, other than houses, because he's housed?
I mean, just boom, figure it out. I mean, run around with your Coustilier, try and get some kills, but I don't think he needs to be too bothered.
And
the fish will probably have to give up.
Yeah.
Maybe he could try and land a demo there, but it's just 3 TC boom. Simple.
Yeah, and in Imperial, if it is the opening according to how is the situation now, Bomber Cannons skirms.
Yeah,
The starting.
I like that.
The starting one, you know.
Yeah.
Then if you can go later, Hussars, or even Paladins, or whatever you want to do, let's see, because you remember that infantry for Armenians are really strong. He's even doing Siege.
Is DauT going to siege push the main base with composite bowmen? See, I was just going to ask you if you thought it was right for DauT to make 16 composite bowmen. I know they're cheap, but that's a lot of composite bowmen if your opponent's just fully walled here.
When DauT is going to go Imperial here? Well, he's trying to take the fish. I don't think the fish is... Well, he's doing more, though. He has 8 already, so he did more there. No, he's doing on the left. He's doing the fish on the left.
Okay.
I'm sure he's doing on the left. I see some units on the left. It has to be fish on the left.
He's got some fish hiding here as well.
There you go.
Yeah,
you see,
okay.
he's doing
2
some
fish
fish here.
there.
I prefer there because he's gonna get a rise on the right.
This is an interesting game. See, some people might consider that monastery in the middle to be a mistake. I'm not saying I'm one of those people, but you get a free relic mem out of the first fortified church you built. So now that free relic is just right there. It's like,
which you don't
you're
want.
just going to give your opponent all the relics.
A chance to take it.
Yeah.
A chance to take it. You know what I would like to see right now? A transport and Crystalier here. Why not?
Actually,
move there and you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You have the water there, so he's not gonna expect it.
If the fortified church isn't there, I'm with you. But I think you've got to focus. What I want to see is a Mangonel from Dogao. You don't have to worry about composite bowmen if you add a little bit of siege. It's just not normal for this map. Typically, they just boom up to imp.
But does Dogao knows that he has so many composite bowmen?
Maybe not.
Probably not. I don't think that he even see the siege workshop. Can we see Dogao exploration again, please?
Ooh. Oh, here we go.
You see the siege workshop, but now he's coming with the Custelier. They're very strong, but the composite bowmen are also strong as well, and he has so many. Don't go more. You need to go back.
They're
And he's going
good.
back. They're good. I mean, when you have the numbers like this, they kill for sure.
Well,
They
also,
really do.
there was no armor from Dogao, which I just realized. So Dogao's going to make more. Dogao's going to lose his fish here. But resources collected, still ahead for DauT, which is why I believe in Armenians. Imagine how good it would have been had he not lost his fish. Mightn't have even been he might be an imp already at this point. But
Yeah, and he will get now potentially those 3 relics, so it's gonna be 6 already for him, and that's a lot of relics. But hope that he's not gonna make, not gonna put in the charge outside. Now he's doing the upgrade and he's mining a stone, potentially a castle that he will do forward. I don't know how forward it's gonna wall. Dogao keep booming. I think Dogao is confident in the late game.
Do you even? So it's funny, right? I saw that fight and I was like, well, Dogao didn't have armor. Obviously, he lost the fight. Yeah, but the bowmen ignore armor.
So it doesn't
and now
matter.
you can tell Dogao's kind of stupid like me. He's like, well, I need armor now. But they do ignore the armor, so that is actually not very helpful there.
Yeah, he's useless completely against that.
I would love to see a mangonel or two. I know it's uncommon. I know it's not mobile. And on this map, we've really never seen Castle Age mangonels. But to try and push that, Siege is the answer.
And the crazy part, well, it's true that now Dogao is doing a lot of Custelier. Yeah, that's why you see the resources now for DauT, and even with all the investment he did, he's going up to Imperial. He's going to drop a castle in the middle of the map. He's doing ballistic. He has the resources. And as you mentioned, DauT played his civilization flawless. Even if he did some mistake that he lost the water, he knows exactly what he's doing. Look at this. He's on the way to Imperial. It's incredible.
And the thing that DauT does very nicely here, and he did against Viper when he beat him, is he tries to force the fight before bomber cannons matter. So he has moved to... A lot of people build the TCs on the side. He has not done that. He's just building his monastery, his castle, everything that's exposed outside of those walls in the middle of the map. So I think we'll see early trebs here. And we'll see if this castle actually goes up for DauT.
Oh, careful, because he's so many Custeliers taking the monks that is the biggest problem here. And if he's going with those Custeliers, but there's so many.
Is there a mangonel coming though? I think there's a mangonel somewhere.
Yeah, but it has to be far. It's not in time. It's very far, and it's walling. Anyway, he's on the way to Imperial as well, Dogao. He's up already with 22 villages more. That's a lot of villages more.
That's a lot.
And if you do the bomber cannons and you don't have monks to convert them, he's gonna suffer to push.
Agreed.
Against bomber cannons. He's gonna really, really suffer. And I want to see what is all those buildings that now Dogao is doing at home. It might be archery ranges. Can we do his base, Vodka, please?
Yeah, I would be surprised if it's not.
It's a lot of archery ranges. Siege workshop is preparing the skirmishes and bomber cannons, I guess.
Yeah, this would actually be a good time to maybe add that transport you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, now you raid, and then what economy is gonna have DauT? And all the armies forward.
Yep. Or actually, you could just take out the wall.
Yeah.
And then you can run around. So
yeah,
that's
but then he see it, and he might be ready, you know. Mangonel is gonna
classic DauT split.
Look at the charge, how weak it is that he's not even killing it so easily, you know.
Yeah.
Mangonel is now down. He need to go back. Dogao don't need to fight now.
I just need to say this on mic once.
Okay.
Relics.
I'm afraid.
Relics firing arrows is stupid. Relics. How is a relic firing an arrow?
Why you were afraid to say
a
that?
skirmisher can't fire an arrow, devs, but a relic can. I mean, come on.
So those relics are shooting more arrows?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that anymore. Please, podcast, don't show it.
That doesn't
okay?
make any sense.
Don't show it, okay? No, he doesn't have a point. He has 3 points. The 3 relics, you know?
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Ballistic Bodkin arrow is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Well, we need to report this, you know?
That was my way of reporting it.
Okay. Good job. Well done. TC, gold, stone. Now the archery ranges is going to be ballistic. And the skirmishes, as we mentioned, 1 trebuchet here. I prefer the longer the games goes Burgundians, I insist.
I agree with you, unless DauT gets Halbin, which he could do.
And
but
very
I
quick.
Don't think that is DauT's plan. I think DauT's plan is to just go with these bowmen and trebs, try and finish the game quickly. Does DauT know he's about to be raided? If Dogao could split up to a bunch of different positions here, this could be disastrous for DauT, and DauT's going to lose his whole eco.
He doesn't
on
notice.
Copenhagen. He does not notice this. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. He noticed now, look at the Echo KD, 28. He was behind already in Villas, 88 Villas for DauT. Dogao ahead with the score. He might lose the castle forward, but if he's going to be able to do the bomber cannons, that will happen when he has the chemistry that is a very, very slow upgrade. He killed it a lot.
Well,
still, population is similar.
Well, that's because DauT,
Crazy.
That might look bad, but DauT was already looking to send it here and really go heavy on the treb numbers. This is going to get really fun. Composite bowmen ignore armor, which means they're actually pretty good against skirms. And the bomber cannons aren't out yet for Dogao because chemistry hasn't completed yet. DauT can still win this game, man.
Yeah. I mean, he can for sure. And look at the amount of army he has. I mean, if he kills that, then he can go through completely without army and take the whole base. So what you will do here, what I will do is wall that and fortify the walls.
Yeah, maybe.
Wall as much
maybe.
as possible. Get time to get the bomber cannons there. Because with the bomber cannons, you can micro against everything. But right now, no, he's doing the opposite. He's opening more. So he's giving more gap to his opponent to come in. And he's going to lose, as you mentioned, all those skirmishes probably.
Let's see. I mean, you still have Bracer, so you're still killing the composite bowman pretty quickly. The Trebs are still an annoyance. Bombard cannons are going to be on the way. The Mangonel takes out one of the Trebs from Dogao. DauT knows he needs to push, so I don't think he'll hesitate here. He's just going to send what he can all the time. He'll take the Treb. The first Bombard cannon's out. But Dogao's got resources. He just doesn't really quite know how to spend it yet. I think even just the first moment with DauT backing away is a positive sign here for DauT.
I will go Paladins, cheaper Paladins as well. Why not? Skirmishes and Paladins. If you don't need to have 40, like you have with these skirmishes 20 Paladins, and then what?
Yep.
You know, you dominate.
Oh,
and you
man.
can snipe all the trebles.
Man.
And this is a difficult game now for DauT. He has 99 bullets only. If the game gets longer and longer, and the Burgundians can go there with the Node Bomber cannons. And let's say what is the cavalry he's going to do, because maybe he's just doing more Custelier. I will go for cavalry.
Yeah, I think he's feeling like clearly he's under a lot of pressure, so I think he's wants to make sure he has enough skirms and cannons first.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when Harrow was playing, he like maxed out his pop to 200 pop and then made the switch because he didn't want to take too big of a risk not having the army out there.
But they still doing all the armor upgrades, which is waste resources right now. Make the attack, and just make more units.
I know.
And
It just feels so unnatural to not get armor here.
I mean, it will be good against the castle arrows. Okay.
Yeah.
That's also true. So at the end you will get something positive. But is now Micro and he's trying to kill the traps. Remember that those bomber cannons get 50 attack, more than any other bomber cannons. You know, bomber cannons are 40. These ones for Burgundians 50, which is 10 more. Is sticking the trap, which is in kind of two shot when you have two bombers.
I feel like the arrows from the relics are stronger than the arrows from the composite bowman.
You still Tristan is still, you know, thinking what's happening with those relics, you know, but there's more raiding with most Custelier. Look at the population. DauT is in a big problem, and that's the castle.
Dude,
I'm shocked right now with this game.
Imagine Dogao misclicking the revolution right there. Like, can you imagine? I actually freaked out thinking maybe he had done that. He's just going for vineyards now, so he's going to have the gold trickle from some of his farms. I kind of felt like DauT needed to have the relics safe. Now the relics are gone. I felt like DauT had to push. He hasn't been able to get the push going. Like, what can he do now? Oh, there's those relics.
Okay. Yeah, but other than that, what advantage has now DauT with this civilization?
I mean, he's got a cape. He looks cool in the cape. I don't know. There's really no advantages. This is the problem with the strat.
For me, this strategy of this civilization are one-trick pony. If it doesn't work, then you're stuck.
Yep.
It feels like this, you know? It really feels like this.
I agree with you. And also, we got to say, this is a civilization that gets good halberdier, right? You could have had halb much earlier. DauT doesn't have that.
And how you do now?
Does he even have elite composite bowmen with 60 of them?
I don't think he has.
He doesn't even have elite. Now, it doesn't add a lot compared to maybe other elite upgrades, but if you're going to go for a unit, you got to max out. Well, you got to get every upgrade you can.
Tristan, DauT is booming now. Like, it means he never got a good economy.
Yeah.
He went up, you know, he went faster, but he was rated 72 villas on wood. 25 farmers.
Yeah, he's just
72
struggling.
villas on wood. We might say, okay, a lot of wood also for Dogao. Yes, but look at his food and his goal. And right now he's doing plate bar and armor. He has so many bomber cannons, the trebuchets as well, skirmishes. I mean, if you lose the skirms, you are not using gold. You keep doing them. So it's still fine. And look at those relics for DauT that is not moving to the north.
That's pretty awesome, though.
Man, look how
that was pretty cool. The skirms did go down pretty quickly. The problem is the composite bowmen just struggle killing everything else. Look at DauT take the relics.
Yeah.
DauT saw him take the relics.
And he was trying to snipe with the bomber cannons. You know, he couldn't do it. But he's doing them again. I don't know. He did Cavalier upgrade, and I see 0 Cavaliers on the field.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what's going on?
It's been an interesting game. It's like the composite bowmen look great, and then they look awful, and then they look great, and then they look awful. But DauT's hanging in. DauT's currently trebbing down a castle from Dogao. DauT's going to have 6 relics back at home. He may lose his castles in the middle. What a crazy game. I'm with you. I really wish, even just Hussar from Dogao, just something more than the skirmishers he has right now surely would help him.
Yeah, because they kill a lot more. Like, skirms are weak. They're dying quick, and yeah, they have the bonus against those units, but still, it's like the previous game. Oh my god, Tristan Hussars, and it's happening. Let's go.
Yeah, he's got no gold, actually.
Yeah.
He's nothing on gold. So it has to be Hussar. And that would mean that DauT would want to somehow get into Halb, but even DauT's thinking about skirmishers now, and DauT's trebuchets are exposed, and DauT's going to lose another treb, and he's just got one more.
He's losing them all. He's losing them all, and this is a big problem now, because when DauT is switching into skirmishes, and then Dogao has the Hussars, what you going to do now with the skirms? Citadel is on gold, Citadel is on a storm for Dogao, but he's going to drop a castle forward. There is going to get map control, then he will have that gold that we see on the screen. And Dogao, believe it or not, is going to be close to have the 2-1 lead in this series.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
looking like, and another goal on the left. He's getting the map control. Now 8-Will is on goal. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Dogao want to keep it the tournament.
Yeah, I really don't see what DauT can do now. Composite Bowmen were kind of working all right. Now he's going Skirm, where there's no unique bonuses for his Civ. The opponent's Skirms are going to match that just fine. There's going to be Hussars on the map. But yes, DauT has the relics, but Dogao could take all that gold in the middle. He could push all these production buildings. Surely this game is Dogao's.
Yeah, 200 population. 200 population. And, well, the king is still kind of forward. He should try to move from there because can be scary soon. I mean, he's taking all the map control. And now look at the amount of army. Like,
it's so much.
It's so much. I mean, well, now it's a skirm versus a skirm. Then the other player is doing Hussars, bomber cannons, trebuchet.
Yeah.
Armenians right now has nothing.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. DauT hasn't even clicked pikemen this game. He hasn't seen a lot of Hussars yet. I'm sure he's a little frustrated with the situation because he knows how this is one of his home maps. This maybe was an opportunity for him earlier on in the game with the fish boom. That's what he wanted to do. But he's going to lose his army here. He's going to get splatted by the bombard cannons, and he's just going to be completely rated to get by Dogao. Earlier in the day, someone said, DauT versus Dogao? What is this, 2020? What is this, 2021? And yeah, it's almost 2025, and Dogao's going to be beating DauT here. He's somehow beating him on a closed map.
At least in the third game, yes. In the second and in the third, in a home map, this is a break point if we are talking like tennis. And look at this. King is under... Where's the king?
The king is in the castle. DauT puts his kings in castles, which I wouldn't suggest to people at home because you might accidentally send your king forward.
Look at the score difference. His game.
Oh, there he's going back. Okay, so...
no, but it's just started to look really impossible. We see that the population difference is not that big, but look how DauT is calling the game. GG has been called, and 2-1 for Dogao.
And they're chatting.
God, it's hot here. My fish boom.
Fish boom.
Fish boom. Yep, that's what did it.
He's smiling, but it's that kind of a smile like, ouch. You know?
Yeah, this is a little bit more serious now, right? Because it's first one, game 1, game 2.
I fish boom.
I was like, maybe there are 7, 10 fish, but there was way
It's
more.
not even, like, first I forgot first building of the cup, then I forgot second building of the cup. I could be up like 2 minutes earlier, but I didn't have a single building. I had 0 focus.
I think going straight to the bottom and you have a bad civ to play against the water and a good civ in imperial is good. I just give up the top one and I send 2 village to the bottom to make sure my dock is going up, My economy will be a little bit bad in the beginning, but then I try to sneak the dock on the
That's the only way we play. That's basically my way to play when you have a good civ.
Yeah.
But you're still behind, right?
Yeah.
But as long as you got your imperial HC, I guess you're chill.
If you don't kill me in the first push,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's
You see?
I get plenty of
I know.
with my idol.
But with 5 minutes, if you don't kill in the first push, you're pretty much dead, I think.
Okay, well, I mean, that almost seems like a practice session right there where they're talking about things after the fact. Listen, I'm going to say what DauT was thinking right there after Dogao was talking about how he felt this strat was good. DauT wanted to say, yeah, but I should completely destroy you if I don't let you dock my water. If those docks didn't come up, I think DauT would have had a massive lead. And I know he had some issues with the Civ later, but his res collected was still ahead after losing 14 fish and being late on town centers against the Burgundians. His boom would have been 4,000 res ahead. You need to scout there. You can't let those docks go up.
They were talking about how many I have lost here. They were talking basically we were talking, and then after that push, he couldn't do anymore because Armenians is. I don't like them in that situation. It's like Dravidians in other maps. If you don't win with your strategy in opening, then what? I mean, you think all the units they have. If he's doing champions, 100 HP, Cannoneers.
Yeah, that's fair.
All the counters. They don't really have anything there.
Yeah, but imagine the push. Like the push that just happened there it took down Dogao's castle. It made some progress. Imagine if he's 2 minutes faster to imp. He wins. Yeah. It just comes back to the fish boom for me. DauT's going to be kicking himself. He's now down 2-1. And we'll see what he chooses to go for. He's got to get 2 straight wins.
Yeah, we're going to have now game number 4. But before that, guys, quick break, and we keep going.
And now, a word from our partners.
Look, you know how exhausting it is to control all our fine electronics at home? Well, I think I found the perfect solution. Elmo, come here. Come here, boy. Sit. Kick. That's a good boy. You're fine. Sit. More. Couch slam. On. It's a good boy. Come here. Sit. Hit. You're fine. Elmo. Couch light 2. On. Good boy. Elmo. Couch light 1. Off. Couch light 1. Off.
Maybe it's time to try something smarter.
Say hello to smarter lighting. Hammer Smart Lights bring voice control, energy efficiency, and 16 million vibrant colors right to your fingertips.
Oh my, what a terrific alternative.
More smart, more home. Hammer.
We keep going. We were talking in the break because we're still discussing all about the cities and so on. And then we are discussing what is going to be the next map. That is probably going to be the bypass because the players need to secure the games. But in this situation, DauT need to secure the cities.
Well,
it's not bypass.
DauT's actually going to go tide pool. Yeah, so you got 1 home map remaining, and you have 1 enemy home map, and you need 2 wins if you're DauT. You're going to play them both regardless. He's going to want the series win. He's going for the momentum option here. He's going to try his hardest map first, go for tide pool. If he wins that, we'll feel the confidence. Dogao will feel the pressure, and then he'll go to bypass for game number 5. So we'll see. I think if we could see the civs real quick, I think it's probably going to be Persians for Dogao.
It has to be.
Yeah, because like to pick Persians first, to only have 2 maps remaining, one of them being bypass, I think he'd go Persians. He's amazing with Persians, a great hybrid civ. You can see the 2 players talking to each other right now. They seem to be having fun. And that's what's so fun about having all these players together here. DauT seems to be like complaining, like he's angry at himself or something right now.
But honestly, Dogao civilizations are OP. Like
Also,
if you pick Malay, can pick Malay for both. For bypass or tide pool, I will go for tide pool with Malay.
Yeah.
You know, and then Bohemians.
Bohemians is definitely better than anything Dogao has remaining for bypass.
Oh, it's just amazing. It is really amazing. Malay and Bohemians. It was switched the score for a moment, so I got confused for that reason. But Malay and Bohemian civilization for DauT, it has to be really amazing. Or you prefer Persians?
I think. I mean, we saw the exact matchup before against DauT. It was actually Persians from Viper against DauT's Malay, and Viper was able to just destroy DauT there with Malay. So I would say that I think it's close. Yeah, but Viper is Viper. I agree with you there. And also DauT got to learn some lessons there and say, like, maybe I shouldn't have done this or that. So we'll see. But yeah, I agree with you. I personally think Persians are slightly better in the early game. So Dark Age and Feudal Age is going to have to be Dogao's focus. But long term, if this goes imp, it's all about the Malay on tide pool.
We definitely know the players a little bit more than people in the stream. How do you think it's going to be now the the pressure for DauT with how competitive it is, because it's now or never. If you lose now, it's basically out of the top.
Yeah. I mean, the pressure's on. I think, I don't know, like just hearing how he was just talking there, I think he said the words, he's like, just no focus, just losing focus. Like maybe he's just not quite clicking right now. That happens, and that happens for a variety of different factors, but I think most people who are watching can recognize that some days you feel like you're amazing at the game, and then other times you feel like it's just not there for you. And that is human. That is normal, but we're not used to seeing that amongst the top 10. But the reality is, when you have to travel so far, come to a different environment, have all these different factors, that can happen, that does happen, and maybe that's been an issue for both so far. So we got Persians for Dogao, we got Malay for DauT. It is a repeat of the matchup DauT played against Viper, but they are a bit further apart here. Massive pond in the middle, and then water on the outside.
Yeah, talking the outside. The only game that we saw dogs in the middle was yesterday with the Viper and Leary. Then everyone else in this map is going with the dog at the outside, which is the most standard and probably the safest way to go.
Yeah, so if we could see Vodka click the fish just in that corner, just to show you. So I want to explain the difference. Not the short fish, the deep fish. So we've got 4 deep fish there, one's in the corner. Compared to the deep fish in the middle, if you just look at that, there's so many more, right?
Yep.
So you basically have enough fish to go fast castle on the outside without having to completely relocate your fish. And if you do have to relocate your fish, you actually have to move them to one of the other 4 corners, because there's not a lot of deep fish on the side areas. So this is almost always fast castle into TCs, because if fish are not going to be valuable, if you see docks in the middle, that'll maybe come later.
Even more with these saves. Like Malay can be super quick, Persians as well, because they have both TCs are working faster. Obviously, Malay a lot more with the uptime, but the TC for Persian is going to be working faster the whole game. So, regardless of the economy bonus, which one you think is going to be stronger here? Because we always talk about the Malay timings, but I think Persians can compete very well here.
I like Persians more, but I like Persians more if you do a combo of water and land.
With the dogs as well, bonus.
Yes, exactly. So I would like to see Dogao go feudal age here. I'm a little surprised. I personally would prefer, if you want to go feudal age pressure, to maybe try and go for the dock in the middle. But I've seen Dogao add that dock later on the back of scouts. And the thing about Dogao, he's kind of predictable in what he's going to do, and so are the Persians. So I think this will be fast feudal, scouts from Dogao, and then he'll adapt from there.
I want to check if we can zoom out a little bit more. The resources distribution. How are the goals located, for example, for Blue, for DauT? He has all the gold in the, I will say, in the same area in regard that is on the left. Imagine that Dogao see this, and then he's coming through this area.
Yeah.
Look at the other goal that he can take DauT. It's so far.
Yeah, it's really far.
So far.
I think you only really have 2. I think you have a main gold, and then you have a 4 tile. And then the other one, maybe there's
Still
technically
far.
a third.
Still far.
Yeah.
But the others, you can see how, if we go to red, he has both in the same area. Then the other one is on the right and closer.
Yeah.
A little bit closer. So I would prefer a little bit Dogao map in that regard.
Yeah, so DauT against Viper, he went delayed feudal age into fast castle. So he went fast castle. Now he ended up getting completely overwhelmed by scouts and by fire galleys. It didn't look good. I'm wondering if he's going to try something similar here. I think he's going to click up. Yeah, he's getting loom. He's going to click up. And being the Malay, he's still going to have a really fast uptime here.
Yeah. Dogao did the loom? I don't think he did the loom.
No, he does have loom.
He
Yep,
got the loom too. Okay. Yeah, he's going to click, and he's going to be like 1 minute and 15 seconds. Yeah, 17 seconds to be up. It's still going to be slower. He has more population. I don't think that's a build for a fast castle, right?
Nope. He'll be up quick.
Not for DauT. For Dogao, even less, because he's up 24, 20 villas and 4 fishes. He's going to go scout, I guess.
Yeah, so Dogao is definitely going to go scouts, but I think he watched exactly what Viper did against DauT. Viper went forward villager for a forward dock and for a forward archery range and scouts. But the thing is, Viper had scouted everything. Look at Dogao's scouting right now. Dogao's scouting, he doesn't see any docks. So he doesn't see a dock in the middle. I think he assumed there would be a dock to the right from DauT. Now he's probably going to know
that way he's exploring.
That the dock is in the north. Yeah. So I think that Vil will go dock the north there on the other side of DauT's woodline. Or just base.
Or maybe he's going all around. Imagine that now he see the dog there and he say, well, he's not going to be here at all. it's able to even send the village through this. It's going.
It's just...
It's going to make the dog there.
Yeah.
But you cannot go so close because Malay dog has the extra bonus.
Yeah,
You're
true.
going to see it.
True.
I mean, we can check the POV from that Malay dog, please. Vodka, Fog of War. Look, I mean,
Yeah. Now,
cannot be so close.
Now, DauT is also
He's doing it in
scouting
the
the middle now. So DauT can tell that Dogao hasn't scouted middle. So they're both going to be looking for each other. Scout shows up for Dogao underneath the TC. He'll want to get scouting on what DauT is going for here. And he is going to see that DauT is also going scouts. Okay, so DauT won't know about the sneak dock.
Oh, man.
And DauT also doesn't know his opponent's going scouts yet. And Dogao loses his scout. And he doesn't know about the dock going up from DauT in the middle. Wow.
Well, for now in the middle, he doesn't care too much because he's not putting himself a dog there.
Yeah.
He's completely in the outside. He's not walling completely at home. But this is really good. He's going to lose the fish.
I think DauT has a fire galley somewhere. Did it pass? Didn't he make a fire galley out of that dock?
He did it, but
Oh,
I
it's
don't
right
know.
there.
It's there.
It was going the other way.
But he's going to come now with another because he has the dog on the in the middle. He needs to go back. He's going to be chasing him all the time, and then another will appear from this area.
Yeah, it's going to sandwich those fish. That's a really nice dock position from Dogao.
And the question is that galley that DauT has on the queue, in what dock it is? In the outside or in the middle?
Yeah.
It's very important to know that.
I would be shocked if it's in the middle because he didn't see a dock.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to misclick and just produce the fire galley.
You mind that you are clicking multi, and then you click both? No, it's efficiency. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's in the north. That's great. He's coming now with the scouts, DauT as well. He has 4 scouts. No scouts at all for Dogao. And he's focused more on the castle age, I believe.
Yeah, I think.
He's walling all.
Dogao just full walled. Yeah. Now
Go
DauT's going to add
water.
archers too.
Water and go for the fast castle.
Yeah, so let's see if the kills could actually happen here. We got... There's no
man.
repair vills around here for Dogao. And, Dogao, you've got to kill that fire galley. I don't think he noticed it was weak.
No,
There's
no.
a lot going on. He didn't notice it was weak, so DauT will save that.
Didn't notice. He still has the bullet there, so he's going to repair that one. He's going to make another. The Persian's economy is just so sick. It's really sick. Anyway, Dogao has 29 seconds at LTC, DauT 0. Very clean in that regard. He's having now 2 galleys going to take this one, and DauT didn't notice, so he's going to take it. You need to kill it.
I think, see, he doesn't know that dock is there, so he might think that that will never be repaired. And it was worth getting the kill, but he goes a little too far.
He's going to save it.
Oh, come on. Even just like a spark.
Oh, no, he's not saving because of himself. His own galley's taken down. My goodness, now don't block yourself, man. Just go to the top. Oh, man, I want to cry when I see things like this. Seriously. He blocked himself, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks to the game for that, I guess.
Oh, man.
So far, I mean, I'd say it's pretty even here, Mem. But that sneak dock plus the dock on the other side is going to make life pretty awkward for the fishing ships DauT has in the
And
north.
now he has a dock in the middle finally.
Okay.
Dogao has now dogs everywhere as well. They work faster. It's crazy. And I'm telling you guys what I mean with this. 29 seconds at LTC, and he's only 1 village behind, when it should be like 3 with Malay. Because you have, the timing up with Malay give you 2 villages extra, and Persians will catch up the economy all the time. And then, with some archers at home here, Dogao, and maybe some skirmishes soon, he should be fine to defend this area. He's going to move, and he's fine. Tell me.
I don't think DauT's going to expect the archers, so he could lose his own archers. Okay, he did just notice. But he's going to lose his fish in the north. Dogao could also contest in the middle. I mean, this is great play from Dogao. This is his home map. Like, he loves the hybrid situations. He's played very nicely. He's going to kill every single fishing ship on the outside there from DauT. And DauT hasn't been able to break in. DauT has clicked up to Castle Age. But Dogao's going to be right behind him.
Yeah, doesn't matter now because he's going to have second dock in the middle. The middle is going to be taken as well for Dogao. He has to be really careful. Well, there is a scout and archers there, but the water kind of important here, And I don't think that is
That's a nice find.
Okay.
That's a nice find. A Ville's a Ville. They both lost a Ville in the shoreline now. But DauT is there's a lot happening right now. And so when you make it to Castle Age this fast, you really have to make a choice on what you upgrade. You can't upgrade everything. So I think War Galley is probably the best idea. That way he doesn't lose the middle water. But if he wants to go crossbow, he's only gonna have 4 archers.
But with Malay, it's needed to go that quick if you don't have an old army. It's not needed. It's better to invest more in Navy.
Maybe.
Because you're gonna be up still also in a very competitive time because of Malay. And the bonus they get. Anyway, Scout, Archers, Skirmishes are coming. It's going to be with Botkin Arrow. That's great. The economy obviously is suffering. Why is suffering? Because the Echo KD is 8-1. He's going to be able to wall here, Dogao. He has to wall.
Yeah.
He's struggling.
Yeah, I mean...
And look at the gold now. It's a problem.
The
because he's
gold
gonna
could be
take
a
both
big
gold.
problem.
Yeah.
So this could be good for DauT. DauT is losing water in a lot of areas. He doesn't have a single fishing ship, but he's dropping the second TC faster. He could potentially still kill fish from Dogao or stop Dogao in the middle. And now Dogao kind of has some gold issues here.
Yeah, well, it's going to be in castle in 20 seconds. The problem is the botkin, but look how the shape of that gold is helping him. He's not even going to reach that one with botkin. He's going to wait with those galleys. He will upgrade, what? Wargali upgrade and botkin as well, I believe, Dogao, no?
I hope the viewers realize how hard this map is. Like,
No, it's very...
I mean, I'm sure people, if they've ever played a hybrid map, realize just how difficult it is. But it's just constantly back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You really can't have a perfect hybrid game. And even though you see similar things every time, like archers and fire galleys and TCs, it's just every game's slightly different because it's all about how things play out. I think Dogao will be fine on his gold tier, Mem, because he has Bodkin Arrow now, but he needs to reclaim water, and he lands a really nice demo there.
Oh, and he's coming another. Okay.
No, he didn't get a single kill.
Oh, because he lost it.
Yeah.
They killed it. Oh, man. Well, you are greedy.
Yeah.
And you paid, you know.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
my
He didn't
God.
wanna-
Don't be greedy, man.
He didn't want to use it on the weak ship, and then he got out of position, but he does kill off that army. He can get back to gold.
And for what you said, for how much things are going on, you know, because he didn't micro at all here, DauT. He just lost everything with that army and with Botkin. Okay, Bozo now here, score. It's scary. I always like to make this question when I co-cast with pros, right? And I'm gonna also ask the question to you. Do you think that it's not
Wait
that
a second,
you're not
wait
a
a
pro?
second, wait
Okay,
a
no,
wait,
no.
whoa.
Well, you will understand my question now.
Okay.
When you see that the situation here is almost the same population, but you see that difference in the score, 300-400, it can affect you in your gameplay? Like to force you to make it more aggressive? You understand it? It wasn't that bad, there's Tristan.
I mean, I'm still hurting, but I mean, the score does. It's always good to have the score lead. Always good to have the score lead. But DauT will know right now that there's probably 4 to 5 fish remaining for Dogao that are very inefficient.
Yeah.
So you're not really that worried. So at this point, especially since DauT built his second TC before Dogao even could, and now DauT saw that the TC's coming up there, DauT's going to think this score is a bit of a lie right now. He's going to think that the Vil count's even or he's ahead, and that's exactly what it is. It's actually 53 villagers for DauT and 42 right now for Dogao.
That's really good, even though taking in consideration that Persian's TC work faster is looking great now for DauT, sorry. It's impressive that losing all the fish he lost, 27 seconds out of TC. So he somehow managed to have the economy to keep going. Now, a little bit weird to see. Well,
why is DauT going
exactly, you know?
with Malay again?
With Malay, you know?
It's just...
It's ridiculous, right? It's crazy.
just
you know?
can't.
It's crazy. It's
DauT, like...
I mean, I was going to make an argument, and now I lost everything, you know, because like I saw the Cabarces with Malay, and I'm really, really shocked.
I mean,
but still, his eco is going
his
well
eco's good
for how it should be, right?
Yeah.
And he recovered the middle. Wow, as you mentioned, and all this happened because it's so many things at the same time. It's really so hard, but he's sit down himself on a very comfortable situation, 3 TCs, and booming smooth. Look at the village in the queue. DauT is in a good position now. In a very good position.
I think he is, yeah.
Let's recover.
I think, like, so we laughed at the Cav Archers because the last time we saw it, it looked really bad, right? But he just needs a unit for now to offer a little bit of map control and to defend. Huge demo there from Dogao.
Okay.
And he still won't give up on water. But, yeah, I mean, this game's going to go imp, Mem. Most likely. If things play out, this is going to go imp. And like we said, Persians have the Dark Age benefit. They've got the Feudal Age. I think all throughout Feudal Age, they're better. But when you start getting towards imp where you don't get Bracer on a water map, that's a big, big problem for the Persians.
And if you go, for example, just half an Arbalest. Just half an Arbalest. In a similar situation, economically talking, what you do with Persians?
Yeah, you'd have to go Onager, but then Malay of
Bomber cannons, monks,
Bombard
you know,
cannons and
with
monks
siege engineer
and-
as well. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, in this kind of map, that is tight spot, you know, I like Malay a lot, you know. Persians, if you can rate, you know, well.
Vodka keeps pointing out that there is that idle villager on the dock. just stuck there.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's triggering him.
Yeah.
It's triggering him like, come
you
on,
can
man.
tell it's
come
bothering
on.
him, yeah.
You know, I'm happy to be here with 5 cities. I don't want to see that villager there.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're trolling me or what? Anyway, look at those galleys here. Still, DauT Boom is outstanding now. It's exploding. Horse collar on the way now, yes, because probably there's no fish, of course. And 81 villages, 56. I mean, it's close to 30 villages, Tristan.
Yeah, and back to what we
crazy.
said about score earlier, he's probably like, okay, score is very close now, and I still don't have fish, and he has the potential to fish on the outside. That's not good for DauT. We're seeing that Cav Archer numbers from Dogao overtake him, but now is when DauT needs to plan about that next step. A castle, siege, just anything to protect the map, to protect this eco before Imp.
I think that's a siege workshop, what we see there on the left of the map. Yeah, there you go. A siege workshop and do skirmishes. I like that. Skirmishes. Don't go more Cav Archers, please.
Yeah.
Not with Malai.
Yeah.
Because the transition is gonna be awful, really.
Yeah.
You don't have you don't have
just-
armor with them, and well.
I'm worried about the Siege Workshop
sorry.
location. To lose map control against Cav Archers and then say, let's build a Siege Workshop that forward. Oh, it's a little surprising, but the outpost is going to buy him some time, and he will be able to complete that, I think. And then maybe Dogao will have to think twice. I love this from DauT, by the way. You remember the game from Leary Viper yesterday?
Yeah.
And how it looked like Leary had a lead, and then he lost an area of the map similar to that, and then he had to keep guessing because he was being pressured.
This is a deal thing then.
Yeah, it's a map control thing that DauT's going for here, but he's losing map control here though. The Siege Workshop doesn't produce anything right away, and he doesn't have a lead skirmisher yet either.
Yeah, but what we're gonna have there is scorpions and elephants. I want to see the elephants there coming. It's coming with 1. Remember, they don't have a lot of upgrades. No, all they can make also +1, but they still have really a lot of HP. That DC is lovely and needed because this is where the goal has been suffering during all the game.
Yeah.
And DauT with 111 population, 20 population more, and soon build a castle. That I want to ask you where to build a castle. On the left, on the right, forward, and safe. Tell me, because it's complicated.
I'll tell you right after I watch that villager just stand there with his little basket. I mean, I think the castle on the left makes sense, but you determine that based on how you're going to play early Imp. If he can actually get Elite Skirmisher here, DauT still hasn't clicked Elite Skirmisher.
With 9 skirms in the queue.
Yeah.
9.
It's
Not
just
1 or 2,
the focus
you know?
isn't there. The focus isn't there. But if he can get Elite Skirm and take map control, I don't actually hate a forward castle. Forward castle fast Imp could be really good.
It's only 1 archery range, Vodka. Can we check how many archery range he has, DauT?
I think DauT's probably got 2 by now.
It is 2, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay then, because imagine then all those skirms in only 1 archery range will be.
It's just, so far in this tournament, and we passed their favorite villager, so far in this tournament, oh, there's the castle from DauT.
Ooh.
It has not been as advertised for Dogao and for DauT. It has been quite sloppy at times. I'm still seeing that for both of them here, but the difference is they're matching each other, right? The level seems very close. It's been a very competitive series. Remember, folks, this is do or die. Whoever loses this is most likely out. They will still play 2 more rounds.
It's virtual.
But it's like really tough to get top 6 if you lose 3 sets in a row.
Yeah, we have to remind to the viewers. I mean, if you have seen previous editions when this was Nilly's apartment cap and well, all the tournament, right? From this 10 players, 8 was going through the playoffs. Not this time. Only 6.
Yep.
Only 6, and that makes everything harder. 2 players will go directly to the semifinals, that are the first and the second. The other 4 will fight for the rest 2 spots. And this is why this game, to keep chances to be in the top 6, is crucial. Really crucial. That being said, on the way to Imperial for DauT, it's going to go up to Imperial Dogao as well. But the timing, the momentum, and the economy belong to the Lord.
It does. Yeah, Dogao was really late to that 3rd TC. DauT was really fast on those TCs. And Dogao has only ever had the 6 fish on the outside. Now, DauT went for that wild castle. Like, that castle is crazy. That's for a tread push, but you need Army to back up a tread push. He has no ability to get Army there right now. He's still kind of being pushed, so he also doesn't protect himself on the other side of his base. I like this from Dogao. He's not seeing the skirm numbers. He's not seeing the armor. He's just pushing right back into DauT's base. It's a smart play, at least for now.
Yeah, he's doing now cannabits as well. He has his skirmishes. I don't know where the skirmishes are. Well, he's coming half of those in this area, so he's going to force him to go back. Ballistic is going to kick him in a moment. Doing another TC. 95 is 109. It's still a strong difference, but we need to go to the south because the castle, the second one is coming. And that one, That one is quite crazy. Yeah, well, we loud because there's not a lot of army, but if you check about Dogao, Dogao doesn't have a lot either,
you're
you know?
right. I
So
mean,
the
it's
castle
just...
is there. It's out of position now, Tristan, so that castle should be up. Well, knowing DauT, maybe this castle is not going to be
It's
up.
just so DauT.
You never know.
That is
Castle.
just so DauT. Like, everything about this. To sneak down there with the Vills, to be late on the skirms, to have this be so messy, but to just go for the castle position and the early imp push is so good. And if that castle completes, he can sit his trap right underneath that castle. So he could start to win the trap war immediately.
Yeah. Hey, it's only 20 seconds. The thing is that he sent too few villages. He should send more because he should have trebuchet here already. And then he's not getting that big advantage that he could have with the timing. Just look, the castle is still not up. So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Dogao will do trebuchets right away. It's still the castle not up. Well, it's coming with another because he has the other castle behind this. So he's going to have one treb now, faster. Chemistry right away. Chemistry as well for DauT. And those are still cav archers. Those cav archers, Tristan, are doing a massive damage.
Yeah.
So annoying to DauT economy.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but the thing is, they don't get much better here, man. They really don't. It's not a unit that scales well in this matchup. You don't get Bracer. It's hard to use mobility on this map. And DauT still has a 20 villager lead. DauT's got these 2 castles versus 1 in the Trebor. And I think Dogao's going to try and make a switch into Knights. He doesn't have armor yet. He's so far removed from being able to commit to Knights. I think with the presence DauT has in the south, he's just going to be able to take the north here soon. This is all part of his plan. And if it works, we get our game 5.
Okay, let's see if it's going to work because I'm going to be honest with you guys. Well, we have been honest all the time. We won game 5.
Yeah.
And you want, especially you want to see bypass. No, but the game 5 in this situation is so excited, really. Let's see. We need to focus on the south because we need to see if that castles are going to go down. Repairing the castle, but not repairing the castle, DauT. Why not? I don't know. There's only one trap. You should delete that house because look at the trap. It's going all around because there was no space there to put that trap, which delete the house. Oh, man.
The castles...
Time counts here.
The castles are protecting the stones and the golds long-term for Dogao. It's possible for DauT to get all those resources back at his base as well. So we see the skirms there. We see the Scorpion. The Cav Archers are maybe taking a decent fight. But the castle for Dogao is going to fall. And if DauT can just use his trebs against the trebs from Dogao, this could be it for Dogao.
Now is when he has to do cannabis. The cannabis has +4 for free. Why am I telling the cannabis? Because there's no army and you want to take down those bomber cannons. Please don't lose those trebuchets with the bomber cannons. You don't have the castle. He's going to lose the castle. Repair the castle! Tristan!
He has no stone. He has no stone.
But why?
But now Dogao has nothing to defend.
Yeah.
His bomber cannon.
He's going to repair with villas. There's nothing also to hold this. There's not even villas on the TC, so they're still going. You can see. Kill the cannabis with the villas.
Oh, it's such a messy series, man. It's such a messy series.
He's going to convert with the monk. The bomber cannon is still alive. Man, those cannabis are crap. I mean,
what's better,
sorry to say, but
a hammer
so bad,
or
man.
a karambit?
You know? Oh,
well, there's hand cannons now. DauT's trebs are exposed. DauT's going to lose his trebs. The trebs are missing the bombard cannons.
Is
Treb down.
Is DauT losing the game?
No way. No,
I mean,
there's no way he could lose this. He's got all map control. There's no way, right?
Well, he's doing a good effort to lose it because, my goodness, what is this? Look at those bomber cannons.
I think
he's
he
taking
is.
out the traps. Hand cannoneers are there, and I don't see army to counter this.
Well, I
When
think
this have an army? Where's army?
I think DauT also is losing some stuff in the north right now. Like, I think we missed him losing some things there to the Cav Archers. DauT has no army, as you said, man, and his production buildings are all out of position. His forward castles didn't do enough, and Dogao has just exploded in population.
With 145 villages, 10 army.
Yeah.
10 army, and remember, Malite cannabis that are cheaper, our units very cheap, they get half the population. You can get 100 cannabis. with that economy,
yeah.
You still can get 100 cannabis. But for now, he does have army. He's going Arbalest. We said before that Arbalest would be a good option against Persians.
I agree. The critical thing here, though, is that now Dogao can think about how Karambits probably won't be an option for DauT because he's going to lose his castles. And he can actually go Cavalier now.
Yeah.
Cavalier, you can start to get the upgrades. He's super late on the upgrades. I think
if he's doing Savar, but
going full Cavalier would be the play here for Dogao.
+2 extra against the range units as well, so they are great, and he can do, well, he has hand cannoneers. Obviously, I think Dogao to make that, Tristan, a bit more farms. 30 farms, feel a little bit low. Don't know.
I agree with you there. He's diving in with the hand cannons to snipe that bomber cannon.
Oh man!
But it's an expensive loss. He is going to take the castle.
Oh, but good, man. He's getting the map, but he's getting the map here.
Yep.
And he's doing another castle now on the left. He's going to the right. I don't know what you think, man, but this series has been one of the most entertaining of the tournament, man.
It's actually really fun when people aren't perfect.
Yeah.
And down in Dogao, they have had their struggles at times. You know, one player with a misplay, the other player with 2 epic plays, then followed by 3 epic plays, and then a misplay. But it's to their credit, oftentimes it's the opponent making the other look foolish, right? It's the moment as well. Like, if you've seen cleaner play from both of them, it's probably because they've been sitting at home, comfortable. They haven't had to travel to a different destination and go through everything you go through with the LAN event.
The destiny in this event is in this game.
Yeah.
It's here and potentially in the next one. Look at those arbalists now. DauT is starting to micro. There you go. This is not DauT. This is not DauT. This is a combination of Leary, Hera, and TheViper. As you can see, all those arbalists going to take the hand cannoneers, the village as well. But now you need to take the trebuchet. You need something else. He has 6 arbalists. Where's the army?
He's still making hand cannons, and he just, Dogao, he's now stuck. It's almost similar to what was happening with DauT. Like, DauT was making a push, and then he had nothing. And now Dogao, he seems unsure on what to do. Amazing micro from DauT, and DauT's also adding Navy in the middle, which I think is critical here.
Yeah, it's getting it's cannon galleons. I don't know if he's elite. Now he's doing galleon as well. DauT is recovering. He's coming with a lot more arbalists. The arbalists is the play here, and then you can make some cannonbit, and the cannonbits will do damage here with the skirmishes.
Yeah.
They're very cheap. He's getting a guy in here, and population rise and rise a lot more for DauT. There was a moment that was looking that the game was going to snowball. It seems that DauT has stabilized. Really.
Yeah, and he has what you want in late game scenario. You have a castle on each side of your base. You have high relic count, so he's on 4 relics. And then he's got Navy control. So
I mean, it's trebuchet versus Arma. I can't deal with this, man. I mean, okay.
I don't know. Like, Dogao is just, he seems stuck right now. He hasn't exploded in population. He's going for skirms, which, as we've said so many times, lack bracer, which could maybe be a problem. And he's going to go Hussar now, but he's just now getting his first armor upgrade. Like, this is so late.
Yeah.
He's not going to have the time.
Slow transition for sure. He needs a lot of resources to do the whole transition. And the dream from Tristan, from T90, that to see game number 5 with bypass, it can come true.
Yeah,
it's going
to happen. Man, but this has been a messy series. A messy bypass game is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because we're going to be debating for the first minutes. It's going to go boom. It's going to go 1TC. It's going to do what? But the game has to be over. It's still not over. 200 population, 130.
Yikes.
Those arbalists taking now all the bomber cannons. And I believe that should be. But then, bring trebuchet now.
Yep. Actually, you know what I would love to see right now is Elite Battle Elephant from DauT.
Oh,
he's up against all-in Skirm.
Well,
Elite Battle Elephant could be amazing. Yeah, with that eco, because he also doesn't have a lot of castles for Karambits. Yeah. Why not drop stables and try elephants? Persians can't counter that here.
Yeah. Well, he's going to make another here, as you can see the building. Oof.
I mean, DauT is losing a lot of Harpalest here.
Yeah, because he's sending lonely against Skims that has also the +4 armor, so they hold those cannon galleons, as you mentioned. He's also being annoying. He's taking some more economy from Dogao. Dogao population is still struggling a lot. The score difference is now very clear, you know, but you need to work and finish the game. Do you want to get also maybe your opponent exhausted? Yeah, like...
I think they're both exhausted right now.
Yeah, it's not a big effort, right?
Yeah, I think
if he's doing exhausted his opponent, he's exhausted himself too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, DauT might have lost some arbs, but he's got the relics. We have Dogao fighting cannon galleons with villagers, so that's the situation he's in now. And Elite Karambit does complete. I'm not seeing an easy way back for Dogao. I think he's also getting trebbed on the other side right now.
Oh, and DauT 4 relics. We didn't mention.
Yeah.
4 relics.
It's a problem.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think now DauT has a big advantage. Let's see his reaction if he win the game as like, oh man.
He's gonna put his hands up right behind his head on his chair. That's the prediction.
What I'm doing here. But the Hussars are coming. Mobility, you know, mobility always dangerous here, and his killing field is still probably not an oath here to suffer and see his position threat by his opponent. He has the castle there. Well, go halves. Look at the resources he has.
Yeah,
If
he
you
could
go
do
to the
anything.
hazards, you can do
There's
anything right
0
now.
on gold for Dogao. He's obviously fighting until he's absolutely sure he's dead. He's getting some raids in, too, so when you're killing your opponent's vills, you're feeling like at least you're doing damage. But it feels like the damage is going to be short-lived. We even have harbors from DauT.
Oh.
He got Thalassocracy, so those docks are even firing arrows now.
Beautiful upgrade here and beautiful building. You know, after the upgrade, you can see now the Arbalest. He's gonna try to take that one. Still not easy to kill those skirmishes. Cannabis keep going. There's with the cannon galleons, he's taking also everything from water.
Yeah.
Everything from
Yeah.
water. As you could see it there for a moment. Population is still increasing. The score is 4K. And remember the rule. You only resign with 5 score difference. 5,000 score difference.
Well, that is the ACCM difference.
Yeah, but they copy.
But I think Dogao's been training a lot with ACCM, so
Yeah.
it would make sense that he's learned.
He has learned for sure. Okay, castle. He's gonna lose. I can't believe he's gonna lose this castle, DauT. Come on, with the advantage you have, you can't lose it. Yeah. Okay, galleons there. Take that one. Why no elephants? 2,000 foot, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, it might not look pretty, but he's just going to go for full water dominance. He's adding more cannon galleons. DauT's going to have 13 cannon galleons. And, I mean, you can range a lot from the shoreline.
Do they have elite, the Malay?
I think they should. I think they should, yeah.
Anyway, he's not doing the upgrade of that one. It's
Yeah.
P15 range probably.
Yeah.
2 range more.
Yeah.
Trebuchet there, 70 army now, and ladies and gentlemen, he's gonna call the GG in a moment. He did it! He called the GG! As you can see, ho ho ho! Game number 5 will happen.
Let's hear it.
Oh, Dogao, why like this? Why this has to be us?
Another draw.
What did he say the last? Oh my god.
I think he said he threw.
I thought he throw.
Now I'm fucked.
So far you manage. So far you manage always.
Now I'm beep! You know, now I'm beep!
I don't know why you wait for title instead of bypass. I don't have 6 for bypass.
That's something that happened before with you and you beat me, so... what do we have for bypass actually? Literally nothing, huh?
Yeah, but now they talk less. Now they speak a little bit less. It's absolutely amazing to see them.
Well,
And now I'm sorry. Now I'm fuck.
yeah, well,
I mean,
his draft isn't
like
good.
I'm destroyed.
But like
I
telling
don't-
your opponent, now I don't have civs for bypass, instead of making DauT think that maybe you have a crazy strategy in mind, probably not a good idea.
can be mind game as well.
No, that's Dogao. That's just Dogao's personality.
Being
There's no
straight.
yeah, that's
It's
just how
not-
Dogao
okay,
is, you know.
Because it's Berbers left.
Yeah, Berbers,
Berbers. Well,
and
for late game it's not bad.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he's expecting some clownish here, you know.
Yeah, we'll see. But we got a quick ad for you before the big game 5.
And now, a word from our partners.
Have you heard of the 21st century?
Why settle for clacks, clunks and jams? Say goodbye to sticking keys. And welcome to the ultra-responsive quiet precision of the U-Rage Exodus 760 mechanical keyboard. With our Timu red switches for ultra-silent key presses, anti-ghosting with N-key rollover, and 1 millisecond response time, this keyboard will keep up with your fastest moves. Whether you're gaming or working, you'll enjoy precise control at the speed of light. Get yours on mueller.de. In case you rage, we do not cover costs for damaged screens or unfinished castles.
Hopefully you guys enjoy as much as we do, because we have been casting this game forever, Tristan. But we keep getting surprised with the players, with the games, you know, with the tournaments, and we keep enjoying like if we're doing this for the first time. At least
I mean, when the sets are like this, man,
it's
when
so
the
fun.
sets are like this, it's amazing. And it's funny because when we started casting, these two were at the very top and facing up against each other. And now here we have it all these years later. So big game 5 here. A reminder of the stakes. After the 5 days of group stage, of which we are on day 3, 6 players will stay alive. 4 will be eliminated. And both of these two have gone 0-2 They have not won any sets yet. So there will be one set winner from this that maybe still has a chance to stay alive, but the other one probably in a rough position. So a big series here because most likely whoever loses this next game is probably out.
We'll fight for cash. Just to improve the position, to get a little bit more money, which is nice, but, they want to be competing. Competing in the top 6, but I hear the game already. Ooh, game number 5, guys. The decided game is there, and we have Bohemians versus Berbers. As he was talking, I prefer Bohemians for sure, but you only have to be careful and execute properly, because if he's doing, for example, like it happened all the day in this map against the Kongs from Winchester, then doesn't matter what civilization you have. What I mean is, you need to be playing smooth, because Berbers, in late game, well, you got Bombard Cannons, you got Hussars, Camel Archers, you got Mobility.
Yeah.
You can do the job.
It's very good.
It can be fine in late game, honestly.
So I'm going to explain kind of the thought process right now as a player, because you're going to go through it with process of elimination. So the most natural thing for the Berbers to do would be to go light cav opening and adapt and go map control. But then Dogao will say, well, what if he just goes Hussite wagons on my face then? If he goes Hussite wagons, then I have to add siege, then I could be screwed. So then Dogao will say, okay, well, what if I go fast castle camel archers here? Well, then you think through the possibilities, and then you're still kind of like, oh, what if he goes Hussite wagons there?
Yeah.
It's still tough. So I think if DauT's thinking like that, I kind of like Hussite wagons and just the pressure.
Berbers don't have redemption, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they do, but they don't get sanctity. It's a weird one.
No sanctity, and they don't know if they don't have a tournament either.
Actually, I think they might get atonement, but they don't get redemption.
Well,
maybe vodka could hover over the Civ icon, and
I
maybe
don't know
Jack could tell us.
if the icon can appear here, but the thing is, with this civilization, if you don't have redemption against that, then you are screwed, really.
Redemption and no sanctity.
They don't have sanity.
Okay.
They have autonomy. Well, then the monks are fine.
They're okay.
They are okay, and also, the attack for the Hussite wagon are not that great against the monks then, so it's fine then. I insist then. The civilization is fine.
Okay.
That thing is terrible.
Well,
you play it properly.
I'm going to tell you how DauT likes to play this map.
Yeah.
He likes to play this map as he's been playing this entire tournament. He likes to play this map as he's been playing this series. Messy.
Yeah.
Messy. Remember when in Hidden Cup 5, he dropped a castle forward in his opponent's base without loom?
Yeah.
You remember that? Like, DauT loves to go aggressive. I also remember in a show match promoting this tournament against Tato, who's actually standing right next to us.
He said decider.
He went, remember, DauT going aggressive, DauT kind of forward monks, fast castle. Like, DauT loves to go all in here. So I think we're going to see monks. I think we're going to see a castle. I think we're going to see a lot of craziness here. And I don't know if Dogao is going to be ready for it.
That is going to join us.
Yeah.
He's going to try to share with us what DauT is going to.
Yeah, what's DauT going to do?
Come in.
Bohemians, Berbers. Oh, does he go aggressive or does he go defensive because his Civ is good? Okay, so wait to scout and see what Dogao's going, or can you go based on the uptime? Like if he goes late feudal, you just assume one thing. I actually believe they cannot hear you right now, Tato. According to the chat, they're saying Tato is muted. Is that true, chat?
Tato no sound? Tato muted?
Well, Tato said he thinks he's got a good matchup, and he thinks that and he thinks he will adapt. Okay,
now
Tato, now say something.
Say again.
Hello. So I basically said that it depends on DauT will explore and see what Dogao is doing, because he probably feels that he has the advantage on the Civ, and if he goes to late game, should be the favorite.
Okay.
So Berbers is a surprise pick on this map. And
yeah.
He will probably be exploring and see what Dogao is doing.
Okay, got it.
He said that he didn't have civilization for this map in the break. I want to ask, because this is a little bit slow. Do you feel that this is going how you expected? That close? Do you feel that one of the players playing worse than you guys thought, or how you seen this series still now?
No, I think Dogao probably has less pressure now, and he has more experience because it's day 3, and DauT probably feels more pressure because if he loses, he's almost out. So I think both factors are important as well on this series.
What do you think about just roughly speaking, I know we're not seeing it here, but my thought process was Hussite Wagons. Hussite Wagon Monk through the middle. Is that a play here, potentially? Or is it maybe too risky if you have such a good Civ as Bohemian?
He's going on a stone, by the way. So go on.
I think it's a play, but at the same time, it's easy to stop if Dogao builds a castle there as well, right? And obviously that means that Dogao has to mine a stone and he needs to expect that. And but at the same time, it can work if DauT follows up with a fast imperial after that.
I would say, like, my impression of Dogao is that he will always try and find a way to scout and go scouts and adapt, right? So I think right here, DauT is guessing correctly because we have a stable from Dogao. He just wants to go light cap for map control. DauT's going to drop a castle.
That's good. I think that's actually really good for DauT because now he will do what you said. Like, he will castle drop and he will add monks. And Dogao will struggle a lot when Redemption comes in to stop the push.
Yep. Okay. Well, Tato, we're not going to keep you here the whole time. You got games to play
Because
today.
you play soon, right?
I play soon, yeah.
And the next series against the Viper?
Viper is probably, like, now I'm here, but Viper is preparing.
No, Viper was here. It was here. Around don't worry. But you can go. Take your time because you're going to be playing very soon.
Thank you so much.
Tato, thank you for coming and good luck later.
Thank you.
Take care. Okay,
Man,
guys, we keep going with the series. This was Tatito with us. We should bring some more people from time to time.
I
The
feel
viewers
bad. I
will
didn't
appreciate
realize
it.
that he's going to play the next series. I thought he was Series 3. I feel a little bad now. But thanks to Tato for joining, giving us some insights. But, man, to what Tato said, I really think this is the way to play it. Hussite Wagons are so tough to stop. And Dogao is only going to be able to find out that his opponent's going Hussite Wagons when the first one shows up next to his base.
Stonewalls. Why you don't Stonewall there?
Well, because
Stonewall here.
Yeah.
You know, you have to go then all around or force him to make betters. If he's going to go with Castle, Hussite Wagon, and so on, it's going to be a lot of economy invest.
Well, Memb, you are saying the words that are correct for a player who is expecting this type of aggression and likes to defend from it. But that's not Dogao. Like, Dogao likes to drop his TCs. He never wants to invest in Stonewalls because then he can't drop 2 more TCs.
But he did market, not Palace the stable. He can buy the stone. Maybe he did the market because of that. I don't know.
Well, if we could see Dogao scouting here, and that's right, you go for the market so you're able to buy and sell resources. But crucially, if you go for the market, you can't build the siege workshop right away because you need to go for a blacksmith. So he will see the castle now. He knows it's coming up. I think key for Dogao is don't get trapped here on 3 TCs without a siege workshop. You need to at least have some siege against the initial Hussite Wagons.
Yeah, so let's see what he's going to do, because he can do now what I said. You can make TC, you can make another town center, you can even buy a stone to wall in front. I will definitely wall 100%. He's walling.
Smart. That's smart.
He's walling. He's walling. I mean, this is the option he has.
Yep.
You have to wall, you know, and wall as much as you can even, you know. You have with the market, he's going to maybe make a TC in the outside, and I will go for the TC on the foot, honestly.
Yeah.
Because the wagon will have to go all over the map and not going to be easy to make damage there.
Yeah, if you're going to build a third TC, you definitely want the TC on the outside. No loom there for Dogao. No loom. DauT will try and get the Bill pick.
I prefer to kill the scout. Because now you go outside and he doesn't know. He needs even the wagons to go, which is very slow.
Yeah.
So one relay is not the end of the wall and he's walling it at home. The problem is that he's going to see probably, well, the walls he's going to see eventually anyway. So I think he's fine, Dogao.
That was nice from, really nice from DauT there to get a peek, though, to see what's happening. This helps him make some decisions. So here's the thing about Hussite Wagons. They can actually take out walls pretty quickly. So I think if DauT wishes to, he could go for 5 Hussite Wagons and just bust down the wall anyways. Siege Workshop could feel natural, but let's see how many Hussite Wagons he chooses to make. So far, he runs into the wall. He's going to start attacking that wall. It's going to take him a long time with just 1. But you're doing like 5 damage a hit. It's actually not that much.
No, and I think he's now doing the blacksmith. I think he's doing the blacksmith. I think he's going to make the siege workshop and maybe not the second TCS trap. This is blacksmith. Yeah, he's mining a stone as well. You know, he's sending fuel village to the middle. Maybe he's going to make just a siege workshop.
Can you add 1 petard? Like attack with a couple, with like 2 to 3 Hussite Wagons, add 1 petard, you're through that wall.
Yeah, but
that wall will go down so fast.
But the thing here is that DauT is doing 1 TC.
Yeah.
He's going imp. He's going one tone center.
Smart.
You know, and try to go from there. But the problem here, and we have seen this, if you go 1 TC, you can expand here a lot, you know.
What is that villager doing for Dogao?
Gonna counter attack?
Does Dogao know where the golds and stones are in there? He doesn't, right?
Oh, he has explored everything. This is Dogao.
Is he gonna siege push the outside?
Maybe. Why not?
I mean, I like it. It's kind of crazy, but
This DC is also good, man.
that's also really good.
It's really good. Well, I like it. Obviously, DauT is about to go up to Imperial, and he's doing what we expected. Some kind of aggression. He's coming with the Mangle, and this is only one Hussite wagon.
Isn't it amazing, though, what one Hussite wagon can force the opponent to do? Like, if you didn't Stonewall, DauT would add more Hussite wagons and kill you. If you didn't add Siege, DauT could add more Hussite wagons and kill you. So when that one wagon comes out, we have Stonewalls, which delays the third town center, Blacksmith and a Siege Workshop, and a Mangonel added, all because of that. And DauT just like, actually, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
we're going up to Imp.
But Dogao knows that his opponent is going up to Imperial. The score dropped dramatically. You can see how he's already 500 score behind. He has now the Siege Workshop at the back of his base, so he's going to attack. He's going to go with the light caps, and then he's going to have a big problem with the economy. Well, not really. Where's the goal from DauT? It's close to the castle?
It's actually at a really nice spot. That is
fine. So he can raid here, but what he wants now, DauT, is
does
DauT goal.
Does DauT have Loom?
No, Loom. I don't know why you smile, why you loud, right?
It's just, I've seen this before.
Yeah, man.
I know exactly what could happen here.
Sanity is give some HP to the villager.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
that's true.
He's
that's
doing
true.
Sanity. Still no Loom. He's going to get destroyed, so, but it's Sanity,
He's getting Sanctity, and I'm losing my Sanity. It's perfect.
Yeah, my goodness. You know what well, it's too much now, because fortified walls will help, there, but still, University to the average is at the limit with their resources. I would love to see now the Mangle at the back. Is he doing even stables, Dogao? No, he's doing houses. He has the light caps. Two Mangles.
How?
It's crazy.
Like, Dogao has to stop a push into his base and also push on the outside. It's not going to be easy. But again, in this scenario, if you stop the first wave of monks, typically you're in a really good spot, even if you're in Castle Age, because the economy lead for Dogao is going to be ridiculous here.
I know. I'm thinking, what about he should do Dogao?
Light Cav.
Heresy. I will do Heresy with the economy difference he has. He stop him. If he's not going hand cannoniers and he's going to use monks, you go Heresy.
Yeah.
You go Heresy.
Maybe.
What he has?
Maybe.
He has 5 monks.
If I saw 1,200 gold in the bank right now, I'd immediately agree.
If he can sell the stone.
Yeah.
He can sell the stone, and I know
it's
expensive, but
you want Camel Archers so bad. Ugh, it's so tough.
But not now. You can do it later, and with the boom you have 60 villas, 38 is the way. He has 0 food. He's going inside now with those light gas. Now he has 0 villas on food for DauT. He's going to go full clown in this game, and I insist, Heresy should be the way to go for Dogao if he's going to go massive amount of monks. And he's also with blood printing. If he's not doing Heresy, you cannot stop tribes and monks. It's impossible.
Heresy is not a tech I would expect from Dogao, though, right? Just like the Camel Archer play, any of the typical arena style, Dogao prefers the more standard approach. This counter-attack is going to make the push for DauT more difficult.
Yeah, and slower as well.
Yep. But also, he doesn't have army to defend his own base.
Correct.
Mangonel gets converted. DauT.
Monks are down. No, he's killing one. The Mangle is converted, as you mentioned. The light gas is coming. He's going to take it down. Population difference is definitely a lot better for Dogao. But 0 villas on gold now for Dogao. He's going to move now all his economy. There's a ram taking the town center.
That's the main TC.
Okay. Don't worry, it's not going to Imperial or anything. He should go now with villas. But it's only one trap.
I don't know.
3 wagons.
Like, the light cap, like 3 wagons can kill light cap without bloodlines. I think Mangonel gets converted. Light cap counterattack won't accomplish a lot more from here. Now the main base, can Dogao can he defend his own eco right now? Or is the push from DauT going to get out of hand? There's a Treb now.
Well, he has 8 light cats, 1 knight, 71 villas, 30 villas more. He has 2 TCs in a free area.
Devotion?
Devotion. It's Devotion and Heresy. I mean, I
actually love the patience from Dogao.
Yeah.
You usually, when you're losing your TCs, you freak out. So I like
focused.
The fact that he's waiting.
Look his face now. He's full focus mode right now. DauT as well. And
I also love how active he's being there, because DauT is just constantly having to react.
And look his resources. Look at DauT resources. Like this has to work.
Yeah.
It really has to work.
Hussite wagons, they're gonna kill no bloodlines, no armored cap. Dogao needs some upgrades here. Dogao needs to spend all those resources. He's evacuating them. He's evacuating his main base here. Game number 5. Thankfully, there's all that food out there for him to run to, because he's not going to have the farms anymore.
Castle there. Do you like that castle there? He's so close to his base, he can go a trap and lose it. I will make the castle on the middle of the food there for now.
I have no clue. I have no clue. There's no rhyme or reason to bypass at this stage. You just got to go with whatever feels natural. And for DauT...
And at some point, sorry, all those villages, exactly that. Kill the wagons.
Oh,
the light guys are coming. This is so many light guys. He has to block. He's going to block those. Oh, man, if he lose the monks, he's going with the villages. Dogao is doing a great job here. And now he has devotion. How many is going to convert? He's going to convert some, but he's still killing so many monks. And DauT has left 3 monks.
He's got nothing.
3 monks.
Like 1 wagon.
Taking everything. Oh,
I mean, he did
man.
convert some light cav, and they both have villagers around, so it's not clean or crisp. But it feels like this is better for Dogao.
It's better. He's still 30 villages ahead, so if he's using those, he's still with the other villages working.
Yep.
You know? And now, well, 3 monks, 4 light caps, is still having some economy. The castle is going to be... I still don't understand this castle. Because it can lose easily, you know?
I love it because...
You love anything about this map.
Yeah, but like now DauT might think he needs to send his trebs back. Or any future trebs have to go deal with that. So for that reason, I don't necessarily mind it. But Membit is still an issue. You lose your main base. You lose access to your buildings. Your houses could get trebbed down. All the farming eco's there. The food eco that Dogao has, that's all on hunts and berries right now.
But it's good because there's no threat there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's not any threat there, you know, and he keep booming. He still has 33. He's doing now camel arches, as you were mentioning. You love them, you got them. You know, and there you go. You wish something in this map, and you get it.
I think, yeah. I mean, listen, we tested this map like freaking 50 times to get the food on the outside and get the balance right. Where the guy who gets his base pushed in.
But now you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
It's too close.
But think about it. Think about the sacrifice. You spend 650 stone, so you can maintain your 30 villager lead and not get pressured as much in the main base.
That's true.
So,
yeah, but it wasn't even needed there. You go in another spot and then you can mass.
Yeah.
You know, or going to the other middle as well. Then you don't let that DauT is ever there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like there is.
I think DauT would have loved to be able to build his own castle directly in the middle by now. Like his second castle. That's what you typically see is a forward castle. If that would be available, he'd be in a good spot. And hold on, man. Look at this from Dogao. He's getting Bodkin. There's a TC now from DauT. He's going to pop out with camel archers. He's going to have light cap. Those trebs might go down.
Yeah, no, he's going to kill the traps. He doesn't have a node to defend. He's now holding with those. He's walling with those villages. Block him, Pat. Mangle is going to be there. Goldmine and Abri is doing all the upgrades. In these kind of games, the boomer should probably win.
Should.
But
yes.
let's see. There's so many units now. He's going to clean it. He's going to clean it. He's going to take the traps. He's going to kill that one. He can also go now with the mangle and kill the TC. There's no other tone send. The trap is going to be down. The traps are down. The castle needs to survive. He's going to take the castle. No, he's not taking the castle. The trebuchet is down. The monks are not going to survive either. And now with those camel arches, he's going to take absolutely everything.
No, this is sick for Dogao. He's still got the 30 mil lead. He doesn't have his own base anymore, but he's still held on here, Memb. And now, like, DauT's probably thinking, this can't be it for me. I had the better civilization this whole time. Dogao even said he wasn't comfortable with the civ that he had left, but Dogao is playing amazing here.
Yes, what happened on the left? We need to see now on the left. So many blue... trebuchet are coming. So now you need to go there with the army. Lighters are coming as well or not? You need to go. There's a second TC. DauT slowly is booming more. He has 2 TCs, 60 villages, so it's not like he's 30 villages and no echo. He's trying to do something.
And now, I mean, Dogao's going to be on 1 TC because he's getting the outside trebbed, and this is where all his eco is. He has to kill this. He really needs to get some upgrades. Like, maybe Bloodlines would help, but this is what pressure does to you. You can't make the proper decisions. Yeah. Dogao's going to go to the other side now. I think he's going to bring everything back and try and kill that force there from DauT and put an end to that.
Okay, let's see if it's going to happen. The resources are looking really good. The army is coming.
DauT's getting pikemen.
Yeah,
Bohemian
it's
pikemen.
just in the best time now. It's in the but he has camel arches. The camel arches are going to be fine because you're going to hit them back, and you can do the job. You just need to kill the monk.
Site wagons, though. No bloodlines.
Ooh, the pikes, man. The pikes are great here.
That's an amazing fight for DauT.
He converted. He converted really well those. Look at the army numbers. DauT with a lot of army now. Tristan, so many units, and the castle probably is going to be down. He's going to take that trebuchet. He has to take it, but look at
too
that.
much army.
Look at now, so many villages.
Too much army. Too much army. Hussite wagons are too strong. The pikemen are too strong. The monks are still there. The camel archers won't be enough, man. The TC's going to go down for Dogao. There's also Trebs again from DauT, pushing back that castle. Dogao needed to clear that there.
But he didn't. He didn't, and now look at the population. DauT with double the army is still behind 30 villages, but that's gonna change probably. The castle, it's repairing the castle forever.
I think
this is down.
The Treb just got sniped right to the top of the screen, top of the screen, top of the screen, top of the screen. Treb goes down, and now the castle for Dogao's also going down. DauT's building a TC outside of the walls of Dogao's base.
It's booming now, and now it's 70 villages and with so little idols. DauT is starting to have a decent economy.
Yeah.
He has also 3 relics. That's nice spot there for the stone on the right. But villages on gold for Dogao, literally
zero. Yeah.
0 right now. You can see the mangonel. Oh man, what a game. The score is still the same, Tristan, but it seems that DauT is now gonna take the lead.
Yeah, I think he's got the better comp. Remember, he's an imp as well, right? The monks could convert any of the siege or the camel archers, and pikes do lots of additional bonus damage here. So, problem for Dogao is he hasn't had upgrades just because he's been getting pushed. He hasn't been able to focus, and DauT's got amazing value from his army. And even when it got messy, he just continues to send more pressure. Castle for Dogao will complete. That gives him some pressure, and now the camel archers are here.
Camel Arch is coming, gonna raid down, gonna take all the monks, I believe. Let's see the micro, no ballistic, but doesn't need ballistic against those units. He converted quite some.
The thing is, Hussite wagons wreck camel archers. Like,
well, they
they're
wrecked
so
everything
good.
actually in this situation.
Yeah, like you need a combo of camel archers and light cav here, and it's really difficult for Dogao to get that. Again, armor and forging, like he's got the food. Ideal world, he's able to actually invest into those upgrades right now, and then I think, because the pikeman number's low, he has some opportunities. But it's so tough when you're losing your base.
The problem for DauT is that he can't push 2 spots at the same. Look how they push in the middle on the left. Now he went back. Now there's nothing anymore there. And the camel archers are there. Then he's defending his base. Obviously, if he's never going up to Imperial Dogao, DauT will keep booming. And there will be a moment that it will be 100 villages.
Dogao's trying to wall this off. I mean, I love the idea.
But
that's not going to work.
Come on.
Can we please quickly see Dogao's Fog of War? Because when we see Dogao's Fog of War, I just think it's hilarious. He actually will know that DauT is investing into eco in his original base. So if DauT's ever not pushing, that all gets raided. That will all be raided by light cap, 100%. So you see the light cap now. The light cap actually do a good job once you get up.
And now better, he did already +1. He has Bloodlines +1. Okay, ballistic finally for DauT. He's gonna take that siege war shot. He's trying to move and doing another taunt send. He has a stone almost for a second castle as well, but you need more gold.
Yeah.
Dogao needs more gold. He has only 2 villages on gold. It's not an oath. It's not an oath. It's very complicated situation now for Dogao. I think DauT is stabilizing here. It might get the game.
He is, but we have a TC from Dogao in the north.
Oh, 3 TCs at the same time he's building.
And Dogao's also walled the other side, so it's not easy for DauT to get there with this army. And I think Light Cav Camel Archer can actually kill this now, or at least get close to it. It's the first time in a long time I've been confident that Dogao can actually take a fight against that. But unfortunately, the castle's gone up for DauT, so he could just make more wagons, he could protect his trebs, and now... Yeah, Dogao just placed his farms like 10 seconds ago, and he's going to have to abandon them.
Now he's raiding. There's not that big difference anymore. Look at the walls he did here.
Yeah.
He walled whole area.
So smart.
I like
so
it.
smart.
I like it. Well, he could have walled this here. I still believe that the castle he did here was a little bit better out of the walls and surprise with the camel arches.
Let's see. Let's see.
I mean,
right now, the most of Dogao's eco is right here. It cannot get pushed any further. He needs to hold the line. Can he do so? We have a big fight. I think best game of the series. And it's game number 5. Amazing start to day number 3. Dogao can never go imp. He has to engage against this. DauT's trying to make a switch to Arbalest, but he doesn't have the upgrades yet. Dogao's being patient. If Dogao can clear this, he's time to breathe.
Doesn't have even fletching. He's coming. He's coming. The camel archers don't even have an armor. He's going to have now. The camel archers are going to dive in here with those legs as well. There's so many units for both plans now. He's going to be able to kill the monks. I believe they will. But look at those how set the wagon. Are they taking everything or not? Who is winning this battle, Tristan? Help me, because it looks like it's
I
gonna
think
be
Dogao is, and DauT wanted to
Okay.
place a forward castle, but he's going to lose everything here, and Dogao's going to hold on. Luckily, DauT has a castle here, but what is this game right now, Memb?
Losing a lot of units, as you can see now. DauT is gonna switch completely another units with chemistry. Fletching will be Arbalest, as you can see. But Dogao can't stay forever in
Yeah.
castles. 1,400 stone.
It has to, though.
He's gonna drop a castle here.
Is that him or is that DauT?
Yeah, but look at the castle now because he's coming with more army. 140 population Dogao, and Dogao is going to Imperial.
Yeah.
He's going up to
Which
Imperial.
TC? Which TC? You got to be very, very careful. Okay, that's
You
probably
say, sorry, you say that this is the best game of this series, and you are lying.
You think so?
Yes, because this is the best game of the tournament till now, you know, so you are lying, man. And now look at those light cans, and the most important till now, because
Yeah,
the
true.
winner of this one decide a lot, you know. There's the archer, he's coming with the trap, which is a now ballistic. He's going to be able to do the job or not?
Well, I mean, those are still basically Castle Age crossbows, but I think DauT's just a couple seconds away from the upgrades. This is a big window for DauT. It's a really big window. He's going to have 30 bracer chemistry crossbows. But of course, in the game that keeps giving, he's getting all of this eco rated by Lightcav.
Man, but he's raiding everything now. I mean, all the stone that Dogao had, where it is. He sell everything. Population 150. Is that Imperial Town Center?
No. That was Wheelbarrow or something.
Okay. Okay, it was not even that, but still, it's coming now with the trash. Outpost all over. Village all over as well. And Echo KD 30-24. The KD also benefit Dogao.
That's a lot of farming eco behind this, Mem.
And a lot of traps here.
And
now those are Arbalests. How do you kill those Arbalests? You need a lot of upgrades. It's difficult.
Yeah,
Very difficult.
you need Cav with all the armor, or a lot of Camel Archers, maybe some Genitors, but you need time. And I don't know if Dogao really has the time anymore. This is such a crazy snowball. There we've got a Vil War happening. Thank you, Vodka.
Very important Villier.
But like 30 seconds away from Imp, and you still have to wait for those upgrades here if you're Dogao. He's going to completely lose control here, it feels like.
Yeah, the castle is going to be down. There is no more castles, right? No more castles, so you cannot even make elite Camel Archers or any upgrade. Arbalests are coming, you need Genitors.
Yeah,
But
you
how
don't
you
have
made the
time.
transition,
Don't have
there's
time.
no time.
Don't have time.
Still raiding here, more and more raid, going with the Rams. The score difference is starting to explode. It's coming with the Trebuchet and the Arbalests, and ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be DauT. They still have chances in the tournament. He's taking the game. Tristan, it seems that it's the time for DauT now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Dogao's economy is insanely bad here. He didn't even get a Imp Blacksmith upgrade. Like, he got a Castle Age Blacksmith upgrade first. Now Bracer's on the way. Like, he's still seconds behind. The TCs are melting. DauT's army counts at 50 Arbalests now. Nothing can stop 50 Arbalests for Dogao.
Yeah, very, very complicated. He's now doing the elite skirmishes, doing some Genitors, still missing upgrades. On the right, he has 3 TCs that are not being attacked, but it's only now 9 village difference. 9 is not like 30 it was before, and if he's not stopping this, it's gonna be a very, very fast cleanup. And
Yeah,
it's gonna be a disaster.
This is unfortunately for Dogao the end. I mean, he could maybe add a couple Genitors, but Genitors really aren't tanky enough to deal with the number difference here. And then DauT can always mix in a couple wagons because he's actually got castles on the map.
This is the only relic that he has, Dogao. He's gonna lose as well. The score is exploding now for the Lord, and the Lord is still going aggressive. Those Camel Archers still missing the +4 armor. Maybe that army with the hill advantage.
yeah.
It's starting to be a lot of Genitors. Oh my God! He's gonna be able to do it, but now look at the village.
Yeah, I
Look at
mean,
now, DauT.
I would expect in this instance that DauT just mixes in a couple more wagons. Because the wagons tank a lot of these shots, and he has the castles. So he might add his own skirms. Let's see. Dogao has to win this fight. If Dogao doesn't win this fight, he's dead. He's
Yeah.
got so much eco behind this.
It's still a lot of Arbalests. It's 103 population, 152. I think DauT got this. For those that are DauT fans, that is many, I think you're gonna be happy today because he's gonna keep some chances in the tournament. And well, it can be a brutal comeback in the event for the Lord.
Maybe.
It's maybe possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, 10 Genitors on the hill there for Dogao. That's maybe best case scenario. DauT taking some time to get those eco upgrades. I feel like with the flow of this game, he should realize now that this is his game to win. So he might not want to push it and finish him right now. He might just want to play it safe. Still no Hussite wagons being sent into the group, which is really surprising to me.
Well, he feels confident with this army, and he has reasons to be because he's having a lot of units. He's taking them all. He's taking the lumber camp. Now the next step should be that monastery that is one relic down, as you're gonna see in the next shot. He's 3,000 score ahead. Dogao is doing a castle on the right, but so he is. DauT doing another castle too.
In the north.
Focus
in the north,
please.
In the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a castle from both.
Yeah, but look at now.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, it's a DauT series, all right. Where did the camel archers come from?
I don't know, but what is a DauT series without a DauT castle? You know, it's not the same.
Man, if he doesn't know, he's going to lose 20 vills. That's a lot of vills.
He will lose them. It's still a lot of army. And
He
look at
doesn't know.
Yeah, he'll lose them all. He will lose them all.
Does Dogao have a chance? Like, he's
87
making
place.
Genitors against Arbs?
Look at the bill, is different now.
Yeah.
God, he's losing them all, man. Oh, man, I'm not even screaming because maybe they can hear. No, 3,000 score difference is still popular. Elite Camel Archers or Elite Janitors?
I think it's Elite Janitor.
It has to be Janitors, right? Yes.
I mean...
They can stop them.
They're a better version of a skirm.
4-ton centers in the food area.
Yeah, and Dogao just lost a lot of vills. Sorry, DauT did. It's actually funny. DauT might actually run out of gold because most of the gold was already taken from this side.
Yeah.
And Dogao's got the other gold on the other side. There is some gold there.
Oh, and he's doing the last armor upgrade. He still has a lot of army. DauT has so many units. He has so many units. Why he's not going with the traps? Just go with the traps and
swear to
take
God, like, make Hussite wagons, DauT. Like, it's a tanky box truck thing. Like, it stops arrows, man. It's
they don't do anything.
such a good addition here. It's bothering me so much. Like,
we cannot
the amount of times in this series, I love them both, where they both are in great positions, and then, the moment just gets to them and they can't get there. It's just insane. But maybe it's not needed, man. I'm sorry, I'm getting too crazy. I think DauT's still doing just fine.
I'm supposed to be the crazy guy here. What is going on?
I'm getting real heated.
Anyway, look at those owls and skirmishes. Forging now for DauT. I wonder for what unit. Maybe the pikes. Still, the population difference is insane. Both players are trying their maximum. We can really see that they are trying their best. Both players to keep going. Dogao is still booming and booming and booming. He still have 40 farmers.
Yeah,
I mean, he still
but
have
they're all
40
right here.
farmers.
They're all right here. Like, I thought Genitor could maybe hold. It seems like DauT just outproduced the Genitors with skirms.
Okay, taking this castle now down. But now the only chance, if he get the resources, will be here. Cheaper Cavaliers. He has 40 farmers. Still have gold in the bank. But still need a lot of upgrades.
Yeah.
It has only +1 armor.
He has to defend this right now. Like, he's got so little eco around the map. Has to stop this. I don't know. DauT's population is at 190. These Trebs have done so much damage all around the map. There might be an instance of a Treb push from Dogao, like, against that one castle there. DauT sees it, though, and he's Trebbing back.
Well, I feel bad for our Observer bot camp because this is only the first series of the day. Being a long one, a crazy one, and in most of the games, he has to be looking in several spots all the time, everywhere. He's probably gonna go later to DauT and Dogao. What the hell are you doing, guys? This is insane, I cannot focus. I have 4 series more in front of me.
Oh, man, look at that, though. Now we have DauT starting to push the other side of the map, and the bombard cannon from Dogao gets sniped by the Trebs, which continue to be epic. The Treb there now is going to be saved by Dogao. Camel Archer will snipe the bombard cannon.
No, because he's going back just in time. Ooh, he did it.
Wow, that's crazy.
He did
There's so much happening.
Still, it's crazy how DauT managed to survive in the early stage, and then he's still now on 200 population, double the population that Dogao. He's now hitting this area, taking the toll centers, and guys, DauT in an epic series against the Brazilian player who is playing his best and is definitely doing the best series till now in the tournament. He's gonna be unable to beat the Lord, as you like to call him. And the Lord, Tristan, is gonna keep chances in the tournament because right now I don't think Dogao can do anything anymore.
I mean, the Genitors are really valuable when a couple Hussite wagons don't get thrown into the mix in the main army, and it still doesn't matter. DauT could just outproduce with skirms, take reasonable engagements here. He's done the right thing to hit the rest of Dogao's eco. Dogao's not going to have an eco in a moment. I don't even know if he knows this has happened, actually, because that to him was maybe the one space he thought was safe. And yeah, you're right. DauT's going to stay alive.
He's gonna stay alive. He's gonna stay alive. And guys, this is the game. He called it finally 3-2 for the Lord. And let's listen to that. What a series.
What a series. You could just tell by the way they both said that there how meaningful that was to both of them.
Do you have to cast next?
Yeah, I do. So
I'm sorry for you.
I'm going to go get another coffee.
Because I want to rest now, And if I want to rest, it's because this season has been something wild, Something really wild and exciting. And a lot of DauT fans are going to be very happy, Sorry for Dogao for sure, because it's very hard. But let's see what, I don't know.
Production just said that chat asked me to also do the post-game interview. Is that what you said, production? All right. Why not? All right. I guess I'm also doing the post-game interview. Thank you, chat. And so I'll also cast the next series, man. But just to close out here in a second, sorry to steal that from you, but it's chat. What a series from DauT. He stays alive. I think he does have to maybe tighten up a little bit against the rest of the competition. It was crazy messy here today.
Yeah, because imagine who's going to be his next opponent now.
Yeah.
I mean, potentially could be DauT.
Yeah, could be.
Could be. If DauT loses against the Viper, because Viper cannot beat, they played already. That's why I mentioned DauT, So it can be absolutely amazing. How you feel?
DauT says he's exhausted. Awesome.
He says, well, guys, a small commercial break, and then the next one, it will be.
And now, a word from our partners. Tired of interruptions ruining your moment of peace? Discover true tranquility with the Hammer Bluetooth headphone Passion Voyage. With cutting-edge noise cancellation, immersive sound, and unmatched comfort in every note. Sounds like more Hammer. The rise of modern technology takes its toll on all of us. Hours and hours at your desk leads to stiff necks, aching shoulders, sore lower backs. But there is a solution. Back Force. The Back Force 1 Plus doesn't just stand like a rock on the digital battlefield, it transforms the way you sit. With Gamer Pulse LED lighting lasting up to 20 hours, this chair is more than just a seat. It's a throne. Personalize it with patches for your nickname, clan tag, or any custom text. Because your chair should be as unique as you are. Every Backforce chair comes in a wide variation in colors, including this noble white and gold or black and gold colorway, and the Gamerlegion Special Edition. Sit like a king with Backforce.
All right, so here we are. We are back with the Lord DauT. DauT, it was a crazy series. How are you feeling right now?
How I look? Exhausted. Exhausted. But when I see how you look, I feel a bit better.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, if you had 4 layers on playing that series, I think you'd be dripping in pools of sweat right now.
So hot. Maybe because Dogao put me in the hot spot, but I was sweating.
Oh, man, I actually don't remember game number 1. Can you help me?
I don't even remember the last game. I know it started with monks. I'm not sure how it even ended.
Game number 1 wasn't Arabia. It wasn't Tide Pool. Tier Garden.
Yes.
Tier Garden. Okay, so cool. So as we all remember, game number 1. This was an interesting one. I wanted to ask if you expected him to possibly go polls here because I think you also had Incas, and he might have been scared of that.
Yes, I predicted polls. That's why I went Hindustanis as a counter pick, but his build order there is really good.
Yeah.
That's something I want to copy. That chop out fast, Poles want to go on stone anyway, make towers, be safe with the farms, and see you in Castle Age. That was really, really good play.
Well, like that right there, you dive underneath that tower. Tell me why.
I cannot. I wish I can. 9 out of 10 times it's a mistake. This time it worked.
I thought there was some brilliant reason behind it. But I mean, from our point of view, it felt like if you didn't do damage there, you would have never done damage. So it worked out for that reason.
Would rather release the army than walk around the walls.
Were you concerned in mid-game? Because like you had the TCs, but you lost all your early archers. So you didn't have a ton of map control until this stage, maybe.
I was trading them for villagers, but against Poles, they don't need a lot of villagers because their farming is insane.
Got it.
I'm not sure how it was resources collected the whole game.
He was ahead at this point. Yeah, he was ahead. But I guess fortunately for you, he was going directly into camel, and your camels in the end ended up being good. Treb cut here. Was that your plan the whole time, or did you just have like a light bulb moment of Treb cutting through?
Well, did not plan that. I was actually planning Mangonel. I made a siege workshop Mangonel, and I was like, Treb can do the same and it's cheap. It's just three woodlines, right? So
Yep.
It was way easier than the Mangonel.
Well, I mean, I think if he had a little bit more time, he might have been able to settle down, maybe go old book or mix it in. So it felt like perfect timing there.
Yeah, if Paul settled down, I mean, he was controlling the middle as well, so I was definitely on the timer.
So you win the first game, you go into Arabia, and go for the most DauT opening I've ever seen with the 4 man-at-arms, 2 skirmisher, 2 archer, 2 spearmen follow-up. But all that aside, I thought it was going to be brutal for you when the castle ended up going up.
My whole army is dying to skirms. I made one of each and I'm dying to skirms. I didn't kill a single one.
No, you didn't. So I assume you felt you're in a pretty bad spot when the KD was 14-2?
No, I felt amazing tonight. I was like, I'm winning now. I didn't kill anything, but I'm winning.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't feel good.
Okay, I do want to ask about this, though, right? So you saw Latus come into your base. I actually think it was the correct decision to just keep YOLO pushing forward. Explain the thought process, because obviously you lost a lot of vills, which the viewers see, but what would have happened maybe if you went defensive?
Well, I was hoping the vodka would show this screen and not my villagers dying, but this is what we want to see. I was thinking I will have reinforcements, like I have cheap halves hitting us, and it will be enough, but if you don't have the critical mass, light is just like killing before you even get a hit.
Yeah, got it. And I mean, that's exactly what ended up happening. He's also going to show you now
that I didn't see. Okay.
So and just in case you missed
Thank you, vodka.
Yep, you're going to see. Do you have a guess how many vills you lost this game?
150.
Okay, well, it was actually over 200 at a certain point, but obviously you end up losing this game.
I think in one point. So
like you end up losing this game. Both the games went to Imp. So they were pretty intense with imp comps and whatnot. But like, how are you feeling when it's 1-1? You've still got 2 home maps, or 2 home maps remaining.
Well, it's not about like. This is awkward thing to say when you're doing winner interview, but I didn't feel like I played clean.
Yeah,
so I was scared.
Yeah. No, that's kind of what I was asking for, because I felt like it kind of was both sides this tournament. I hate to do it. Obviously, you won the series, so we got to ask.
But you want to do it.
You had the masterpiece plan. How are you feeling when you saw those 2 docks go up?
I was feeling. First, I saw my fish chips. I was like, maybe I overproduced. Yeah, I didn't play clean. I overproduced everything. Then I overproduced, like, but focus on the map. I'm all in there. Like that. That's it. I only see that. I fish bomb. I make 20. Fire galaxy I make 20. 20 was crossbowman or composite bowman.
Yeah.
They do nothing. Like he's walled. There was no point making them. I'm not even sure how we got to the late stage of the game.
So I think it's fair to say that your whole game plan depended on the fish. And once the fish didn't work out, it just kind of fell apart from there.
Yeah, that's. I didn't have that. Like I didn't have the farms or anything. It was very, very poor play there.
The strategy's 1-1. This Armenian strategy.
Well, now
you think it's good?
Against Viper is good. Against Viper is good. I can confirm you that. Overall, I think it's decent, but you need to hit your timing. If you don't hit your timing, they're not good too.
Okay. What do you think about the matchup coming into this, Persians Malay? Because it was #1 pick for both. Were you confident with Malay?
Yeah.
Were you scared of the Persians? What
I think Malay is a 2 in here, right? If he economy is, let's say, similar, but as the game progresses, I have better texture, right? Better water, arbalest. Well, he got bomber cannons as well. I got harbor. I got so many good things, right?
Talk to me about like the flow of this game. There's obviously a lot of moments, but you just mentioned before how you were worried because you didn't feel like things were super sharp. Honestly, I kind of felt a little bit both sides. Like it was just a sloppy day, right? Did you get concerned in this moment when these two castles go down and
No,
you're
no,
losing
no.
map control?
I knew. I mean, like, at the worst scenario, I'm building 10 docks in the middle and hold until the end of time. I have relics. I have the middle. I cannot lose.
Okay.
So I was fine this game.
Okay.
Although it doesn't feel like that, but I was not panicking at any moment here.
Okay, got it. Yeah, and I mean that's a pretty big one as well. Obviously, it was a must-win. Oh, what I wanted to ask: why did you go to his home map when you were down 2-1? When you could have gone for your own home map?
I felt it would be cleaner here, like because Malay, you control the water. Like, I'm not having a perfect day, and this is easy to play. Everything in the middle, you have Malay, you win.
Okay.
Let's take this win, and then Monk Rush, everything in the middle, and win. It didn't work out as planned, but in the end, worked out.
Game 5.
Yes.
You were down 30 villagers. You were getting pushed nonstop. Is there even any like logic to this, or is it all instinct at this point?
Like, he messed up the draft, he told me, right? He
Yeah.
didn't have the civilization for this map.
He told you before the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And I made that draft work for him. Like, I made it work for him. I took unnecessary risks, and let's say it paid off in the end, but I don't think it was good.
So you don't think your opening was actually a good idea here?
No.
What would you have done in hindsight?
I mean, it is kind of arena, but no, this is a very good version of close maps from Hidden Cup, obviously. And it's not only about the middle. Like, if it was arena, he's dead on spot. But
Yeah.
here he can go outside. There are a lot of resources, even berries help to the bomb, stone gold, whatever. So this was not a very good opening.
Okay. I mean, in the end, you end up getting the job done, clawing your way back into the game. I do need to mention that if the opponent ever shows up with Genitors, can you please just make a couple wagons again?
They're slow until they come there. Like, okay, I will do it.
Thank you, thank you,
Okay,
thank
I will do
you.
it.
Thank you. Since it's been that type of interview, I felt like I could say that. But you won 3-2, and like the storyline for us casting out
Still alive.
is still alive, exactly. So, how are you feeling? You got the win. You said you didn't feel like the series was clean, but there's still hope. You still got to deliver the next 2 days. But where are you at?
Ironically, yesterday against Manchester, I felt like I played clean. I think I played good. I had some bad judgments with the civilization and so on, but I think I played clean. Today, not so much.
Okay. Well, I mean, then logically, hopefully you just show up and can play clean tomorrow. Do you think it was the moment? Do you think you just weren't all there today? Like, what caused it to not be clean today?
I don't know. I'm old. I don't have always a good day, right?
Okay.
Good days are getting lower and lower when you get older.
Okay, got it. Huh? All right. Well, DauT, you got the rest of the day off to rest up for the next series tomorrow, and we're all excited to see the rest of those games.
We are cheering for Viper for my Buchos, right?
Oh,
Now it's
okay.
Viper tattoo.
So okay, that's a good question then. Like, who are you rooting for right now?
Viper. I hate to say it, but let's go Viper. Viper! Snake for the win. Falling out is rising. Let's go.
All right. Well, we'll see. I'll look for you in the back room with like a little Viper sign. So hopefully you're going to be cheering his name. Thank you, DauT.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck. We'll send it to a break now.